Wait, hold on. Wait, you guys, hold on. I have to figure out how to work this thing again. Hold on, wait. You guys are rooming. Wait. I can't say thank you everyone. Oh my god. Wait, hold on, guys. Wait. I see all the gifts. Okay. Hello. Wait. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Guy. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Ow. I know you guys missed me a lot, but hello. Hi, wait, I can't say thank you individually to each and every one of your... Oh my god, what an entire sea of gifts. A sea of green gifted subs. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you. But hold on. Guys, can you... it's too fast. I can't even look at the history of these things. Can you tell I missed? Yeah, I was missed. Yeah. Hi. I missed you guys a lot too. The echo's killing you. Wait, is there an echo? God, is there? Hello. What echo? God, we didn't even finish the sound test. Oh, was there a sound test? Hold on. Welcome home. Hold on. Thank you. Not to be dramatic or anything, but we missed you. I know. You guys are making it very clear. It's good to be home. Welcome home. Thank you, Phoebes. What echo? What the hell's going on? Can someone tell me, please? All the psychics here remind me of cheese. Very happy to see you. Banger alert, thank you. You guys like the new background music? What does that mean? Oh god, there's so many stories. Mogu. How do I even begin? There's so many things I want to talk about. Welcome home. Yeah, BGM's chilly. I like it too. It's really chill. Yeah. Okay, you're hungry? A little bit. I haven't eaten yet. I just woke up. My brain is still kind of jet lagged from all the traveling that I've been doing. Mr. Worldwide. Boyo-chan says, welcome back, Pio-chan. Thank you so much for giving us the wonderful memories at NIJIFES. Thank you for giving me the wonderful memories at NIJIFES. Thank you for it. Thank you, Boyo-chan. Sana says, Okaeri nasai. I am so glad to be home. How is NIJIFES? There are so many amazing memories I want to tell you guys about. I don't even know where to begin. I'm hyped. I am very hyped. You guys have made me so much infinitely more hyped. Man, I just woke up, so seeing all of your really positive messages have been giving me so much energy. Yippee, Piostrum, yeah, I'm here. You know, it was really funny. I thought to myself that I wanted to play Minecraft, but I couldn't play Minecraft until I came home to you guys first. And we did this welcome home stream. So, that's kind of like why I'm going to be double streaming today. So I'll be saying my welcome homes today, and then later tonight I'm going to be playing Minecraft, because I know you guys are really excited about me playing Minecraft. Everyone in the end is killing it. I'm so proud. Rudy says, what's Pio? Hello, welcome back. Seeing that you are streaming gave me a huge spark of energy. Miss you so much. Hope you're doing well. Let's be on Headpets for all the intensive work and tasks you've been doing. Proud of you. Thank you, Rudy. Youngmin says, I missed you. Thank you. You don't have to miss me anymore because I'm here. Sater says, okay, Pio, prepare to be tackled with affection by sidekicks. Huh? Good. I'm so sorry that I left you guys alone for so long, but it's awesome that I was missed, I guess. Okaini, Pio-chan, NIJIFES, otsukaresama. I thought at the NIJIFES that Pio-chan is the cutest in the world, in my opinion. Tadaima! Thank you. Egg says, hi, Doppio. Hello, thank you, Egg. I might not be able to say thank you to every... You guys, there's so many messages. Maring, thank you, Maring. Arigato. Aruma says, Pio-chan no kaeri. Aitakatta yo. Aitakatta yo. Did you forget how to talk? Yes! Actually, it's been so long since the last time I streamed, right? Thinking about the last time I streamed was like Valentine's Day. So that's February 14. And then afterwards, it was the Overture Watch Along, which was the 24th. And now it's March 8th, I think. Man, it's been a while since the last stream. I think like 2 weeks or so. Maya says, glad you're back, but it's not like I missed you or anything about it. Okay. Well, thanks, Maya. Yanni, thank you so much. I swear to you, I'm going to read every message that I can. I might not be able to read it out loud, just for the sake of being able to say, I'm here and talk to you guys. But I'm here. I love you guys. Thank you so much, because without you guys, I would not have been able to make such an amazing memory. Without you guys supporting me, I would not have been able to make it to NIJIFES. And I got to make it to NIJIFES. I was there in person. It was so awesome. Thank you, Yanni. Otogi, arigato, Otogi, Nini, okaeri, thank you. Thank you. Okay, where do I even begin? Okay. Shoot, there's so many good stories. Okay. Do I wanna like... Okay, I think the thing I want to talk about the most is, Oh, Rainwater says congratulations on defeating the final boss, aka Taxes. I haven't finished Taxes yet. I did everything I could do before I talked to my tax guy. So I compiled all of my expenses, like every single receipt of every single thing that I ever bought in 2024 is all accounted for. And I'm gonna save so much money by doing this. I did so much work. I did every single receipt check that I did in 2024. I'm so prepared for taxes. I'm gonna save so much money. I'm so proud of myself. Kaku's Chase says, welcome back, Mr. Dropscythe. Glad you had fun at NIJIFES in Japan. Glad you're back. Thank you. I'm glad I'm back too. Paul says, welcome home, Pio. You missed our daily serotonin coming back on Women's Day. Best gift ever. Thank you. Yes, I love women. This is for all you women and men, but mostly the women today. Happy International Women's Day. Okay. Anyway, shoot, what do I want to talk about? We love women too. Yeah. All right. Something I saw, something I've been seeing. Even though I haven't been streaming, I have been a little bit active. I've been active on, I've been a little bit active on Twitter. I've been a little bit active on other live versus chats and stuff. I've been watching a lot. And something that I noticed is that when I'm away from streaming, it seems that the sidekicks get really loud about their tweets and stuff. So I got to see a lot of sidekicks tweet about how much they missed me. You guys are cute, for real. Thank you guys for missing me. There were so many posts about where Oshi? Where is Oshi? And I think the funniest one, probably one of the funniest one's Prakas, thank you so much, Prakas. Nanase, Kairi, thank you! The funniest ones was, I think some person was like, guys, I miss Doppio so much. I found like a secret stream of Doppio. And I was like, what do you mean a secret stream of Doppio? And they impersonated me in the funniest way. It was like, I was like, how did it go? I think I'm gonna like this is my impression of it. It was like, guys, hello. Oh wait, hold on. Let me fix the volume. Let me fix the volume. Okay, hello. I was so flabbergasted. I was so flabbergasted. I was like, oh my god. They're calling me out like this. BGM too loud. The voice impression is, I was like, oh my god. Man. Do they know that I live like this? Do they know that I live like I miss Doppio Dropscythe and his really silly audio mixing skills. Nah, the BGM loud is real. Reese says, okay, it's Doppio, it's Kamiyoshi. Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry, Kamiyoshi's back. Kamiyoshi is here to stay. Luckily, I'm back. I'm home now. I am going to be working a lot in March and April though, because there are a lot of there's a lot of singing that I have to do, and I have to prepare for stuff. Is my volume quieter? Is it? Well, turn me off. Wait, let me increase it a little tiny bit. But yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that I have to work on. So yeah, but it's all for something really amazing. March and April will be even busier. I mean, I'll be able to stream and I'll be able to work and do like normal streaming stuff again. But there will be times where I'll only be able to stream like 3 times a week or 2 times a week. But you know, I'm working on something big. Garcia says, welcome back, Doppio Dropscythe from NIJISANJI 7th with that. Is it 7th? We missed you, but happy you had so much fun. I'm gonna tell you the stories about it, actually. Sano says, welcome back, Pio-chan. Thank you, Sano. Don't overwork yourself. It's all good. Good. But thank you. Alright. Let me tell you some stories. Okay. Some other things that I wanted to talk about when I was like looking at like Twitter and stuff was that there were a lot of stories. There were a lot of stories. A whole lot of stories about meeting Doppio Dropscythe at NIJIFES, and the stories of other livers saying, I can't believe Doppio did this. Probably the biggest one that I saw was Illyra's story of meeting me for the very first time. And also the memory of her seeing me and Tamaki-san interact. Can't believe you went viral for that. I saw so much fan art, it was crazy. I saw so much fan art of it, it was crazy. The fruit roll-up story was so legendary. Reimu's mention of you was so cute. Okay, you know, maybe I should do it by like days. I'll do it by like days. Oh yeah. I also remember, I think Vox also told a story about like how like the first time we met, the first thing that we did was we even before we like hugged, we compared heights and then we hugged. Did you like Japan? I love Japan. I loved Japan 100%. Everybody got hugged? Yeah. I made sure to hug every single person that I could. I hugged everyone as if it was like the first time I ever saw them or the last time I'll ever see them. You know. The world out there is crazy. And I wanted to make sure everyone felt loved. So yeah, Hug Master. Yeah, Hug Master. It's gonna be, I don't even know when the next time I'll be able to see everyone is. But that's why every time I hug them, I wanted to make them feel like they were absolutely loved with that hug. Okay. What is there to compare? Well, see, the thing is that it's not about who's taller and who's shorter, but it's like, how much taller am I compared to you? It's kind of like saying, I defeat you, and I defeat you. But like, how much do I defeat you by? Nah, you wanted to feel tall. Oh, okay, well, that makes me feel kind of evil. But yeah, stroke my ego. Did you make fun of them again? Of course I did. Of course. I mean, not too much. I mean, I already know how much I tower over a lot of them. Did you find out how much taller? Yeah, like, how many centimeters was it? We had like a ruler. I think it was like 12 centimeters or something. Something like that. Actually, no, it was like 3 feet. 3 feet. I'm 3 feet taller than everyone else. Easily. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. If I like compile it all into my head. How did everything go? Okay. So, I guess the best way to tell stories is to start from the very beginning, right? Seeing the NIJIFES wall, I believe you were that tall. Every time you guys mention something, it makes me want to like just talk about that story. Did you guys hear about the story with like how we were able to get? You know what? I think that's no. I'll do it like this instead. We'll talk about each and every one of the other live versus stories, my perspective of it, and then we'll go with like some new stories. Okay. So for example, I saw a lot of you do this, and I thought it was crazy cool, and I absolutely am so proud of this. I wrote down little messages around NIJIFES. So, for example, we had like signatures. You saw them, right? You saw like my Doppio Dropscythe signatures. You saw my handprint again, and you compared hand sizes with me. You saw the Pocopio signature, the Dolce signature, the Doom signature. You saw some other bonuses maybe. Sina C says, Okairi, thank you, Okairi. It was so fun hunting for your messages at NIJIFES. I finally got to try the Doppio handprint comparison. Yeah! And I think, if I recall correctly, I don't think a single person posted a picture of their hands being any bigger than mine. I think I have the biggest hands. Don't forget Saito. There was no Saito. The most I saw was like a Saita. with like a little pepper or whatever, but I don't really remember a Saito. And then I remember I put up my signature. There was even the time where we had like another signature as well too. It was like in pink marker. Gaslight is crazy. We don't need Doppio, we need Saito-san. What do you mean? Nuh-uh, Saito got invited to NIJIFES too. I don't see that. Anyway. I remember we had the idea to make a little thing called an EN corner. So what happened there was that the managers came to pick us up as a group, and there was like, I think like 20 of us or so. It felt like there was 20 of us. A mix between some groups of EN and some groups of NIJISANJI JP. And the managers were like taking us around the venue hall. So we're all walking around, there's nobody there. I think it was probably the night before or the day before. And they said, all right, we have like 30 minutes or something like that. Here are some markers. Go around and draw on the walls. And we're like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? My eyes are like shining, right? My eyes are shining because I'm looking around and all I see are like these really cool, cool, what do you even call them? Like exhibits? Yeah. They're like these really cool exhibits. It feels like a huge museum of NIJISANJI stuff. Like we see a lot of like the birthday art on the walls. We see a lot of like little houses for like the papes. We see stages. We see all of these, we see outfits displayed. Everything is so cool. It feels like a giant museum. And like I'm like looking around at everything, taking in all the sights. It's amazing. It feels so amazing. And then we're all like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How are we going to do this? How are we going to sign our names and stuff and make it as cool as possible? I'm pretty sure I was the one who thought of the idea of making the Ian corner. I'm pretty sure it was me who thought of the idea, but I'm not sure. So I'll only take 50% of the credit. But it was definitely my idea to have the words Ian corner written in katakana as high as possible. And I'm thinking, I'm tall, but my penmanship, my handwriting isn't so clear. And I'm like, I need somebody who can draw really good to draw Ian Kona as high as possible. Star Jealous is happy to have you back and glad to hear all the NIJIFES stories. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. And so I'm like, how are we gonna do this? And I'm like, we have no time. And I immediately drop to my knees. And I'm like, Clara! You have to climb on! You have to climb on! Clara's like, eh? I can't. I won't be able to do it. I'm too heavy. And I'm like, nah. She's like, are you sure? You're back. I'm like, no worries. It's kind of crazy because Clara wasn't heavy at all. But she was like worried, I think, about like stepping on my back, shoes and everything, on my jacket and everything. And I'm like, don't worry, this is for Ian. And it was so funny because like, they were worried, like I think the managers, and I remember Millie and Reimu were there. And they were all worried that Clara was going to like lose her balance and fall. Cause keep in mind, I'm on my hands and I'm on my knees, and if I buckle, if I lose my balance or whatever, Clara could come spilling down and break her head, which would be really bad actually. Maybe we should have prepared a helmet for Clara. Clara said it was really high up. Yeah. Clara did say it was really high up, right? I remember seeing the cliff. Doppio's guide of getting a cute girl to step on you. Yes! Follow my advice and you too can have cute girls stepping on you too. No spot checkers? No. So basically, well, I don't know what spot checkers mean, but they were holding Clara up to make sure that if she fell, they would be able to catch her. I was over here. I was on the ground being like, we're gonna have something really tall. And I think it takes around like 5 minutes or so because Clara's just like focusing on like making sure that she doesn't like mess up. She's like, I think she said something like, how do I write down ko nano ko. And I'm like, 5 minutes? I'm not sure how long it took, but eventually they told me that Clara came down, and And I was like, alright, I'm up. Alright, I'm back up. And then I start, and then I'm like, oh wow! Looking up at the sign that says Ian Corner, I'm like really proud of myself. I'm thinking, alright, let me go around and start like drawing stuff. And then I think the next thing we did was I gave Doom the marker. And Doom started like drawing his name. His really super long name. They told you didn't feel it? Yeah. Like I said, they're not very heavy at all. He got his sign and got stepped on too. I know, guys. I'm so smart. You know, I think Clara takes so much care of her cleanliness that even after she stepped on my back, I don't think I have any like shoe prints on my back at all. Like as in. Like if Clara stepped in mud or something, then there would be like a shoe print on my back, but there wasn't. My back is still sparkling clean. Sasuga meido. Tell Doom I love him. Yeah, Doom wrote his really long like message. Then I think Pokopio had his turn, Dolce had her turn. And then I'm like, how do I do my signature again? I had to like look on my phone and being like, oh yeah, this is my signature. Sano says, oh Kairi, I missed you. Thank you for missing me. And then I remember like being like, I remember thinking, did I do everything that I wanted? And I was like, I had like a checklist in my head. Like, okay, handprint, giant signatures. And I remember trying to go around and drawing as much as possible. To the point where I think that at the meet and greet, there was like a meet and greet, the audiovisual room meet and greet. At the meet and greet, somebody asked me, Doppio, how many signatures are there? And I had to count them. I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like, I think there might be 6 things. It was so cool. Okita Kumaku says, Pio-chan, I miss you so much. Welcome back. I want to tell you I met my friend from another country today. I was really happy today. I want to give my happiness for you and all the psychics. Thank you so much, Okita. I'm really glad you had a happy memory today. Jellymoon says, welcome back, Pio. We all miss you, but we were so glad you had such a great time. So excited to hear all the stories. Yeah, thank you, Jelly Moose. Alright, so that was one story. The story of Ian Corner. Ian Corner. I remember dancing a lot too. Cause like, I think there was like music playing in the background. I remember like, the way I was walking, I kept spinning. I wonder if anyone's mentioned that, but I remember spinning a lot. Like every other step, I remember I was being so happy that I would just like, step, and that would spin. Yeah. And then I also remember like having my arms out kind of like an airplane and spinning around too. I wonder if anyone mentioned that. Sometimes I think I'm a little bit crazy. Aileron, welcome home, Dopey. Thank you, Aileron. It was awesome. Let's see. Alright. Now you tell me. Give me another story that you heard, and I'll tell you more about it. What's another story that you want to hear more of? Let's see, what's another story? We'll do it like this. Tell me a story that you heard, and I'll tell you my... Fruit roll-up! Okay, fruit roll-up. Okay, fruit roll-up. Okay, fruit roll-up. Now, I saw... It even got to a point where there were some, like, clippers who started clipping it and translating the story both in Japanese, English, and, Korean too, I think. Alright, so, the fruit roll-up story. It's me and Vox. We're walking with a manager. Me and Vox, we pull up from the hotel. Me and Vox feeling all cool. Like, the way that we were traveling was me, Vox, and the manager. And the way that we were traveling, it gave us a lot of time to, like, talk to each other. And me and Vox, we were talking about, like, movies, I think. I was like, yo, Vox, what kind of movies do you like? And Vox is like, Doppio, my boy! You should watch this movie. This one and this one, this one. And I'm like, whoa! Oh wait, there's Sunny. Okay, wait. Sunny's there. Okay, sorry. We have to tell a different story. We have to tell a different story. Sunny Briscoe. Sunny Briscoe's here, which means that we're gonna tell a different story. Sunny Briscoe saved my life. I'm gonna tell you the story of Sunny Briscoe saving my life. So, hello Sunny, hello Briskadettes, hello, okay. I don't think Sunny mentioned his story, right? Definitely somebody would have mentioned the story on Twitter if somebody told the story. But it's time for the Save Doppio squad. Are you a Briskadette too? How could I not be? How could I not be seeing Sunny Briscoe all cool and stuff on stage, but more importantly, saving my life? It's time to tell the story of saving Doppio squad. Alright, Briskadettes, sidekicks, it's time. So at NIJIFES, right, we have off days and we have work days. And this happened on an off day. I was like, what am I gonna do on my off day? And I think to myself, you know what? I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna do some shopping. I'll be more specific about the shopping stories later, but I go around to like some pharmacy stores. I go to Don Quixote, right? I go to Don Quixote, I walk all the way to Don Quixote. I think it might be like an hour or so of walking, maybe even more. And I'm like going around all these stores, thinking like, wow, shopping in Japan is so fun. I like have like bags and bags and bags and bags of stuff with me. Just because I'm like having so much fun shopping going around. Like I go to so many stores, just shopping. And I'm walking around and I think to myself, well, you know, after like 7 hours of shopping, I think I'm not gonna like walk 2 hours back to the hotel. I think I'm just gonna take the train. Now, the thing is, I am not used to the Japanese subway system at all. At all. It is completely different from the subway system that I'm used to at home. At home, all you need to do is swipe in your card when you want to go in, and that's it. You swipe in your card, and then anytime you want to come out, it's easy peasy. You pay a flat rate of like $3 or whatever. You pay like $3 to get in, and you are able to get out anytime you want. Doesn't work like that. Does not work like that in Japan, and I found out that the Suica system is completely different. Completely different. So I'm over here, wondering how am I gonna go home? And I look at Google Maps and I say, and it says to me, Doppio Dropscythe, go to this station, find this train, take it, and then go back to the hotel. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I cannot do this. I'm walking, feeling all confident that I can do this, but it turns out that I could not do this. What happened was, I went inside one of the stations, and I completely do not understand what's going on whatsoever. There are so many signs, there's so many people walking, and I'm thinking, there are multiple trains and they're like multiple trains at a station? Everything feels like a maze. I'm thinking, how do I even navigate this? Do I just like follow people? I have like my Suica card on my phone. I inputted like 5,000 yen on it. And I think, alright, I'm just gonna follow people. and I like swipe in the Suica card thingy. I swipe in, and I'm like, all right, I got this. And then I look at the station, and I look at the trains coming by, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't even the right color. Huh? What? Wait a minute, this is going to, huh? This is going to Ikebukuro? What? This is going to, huh? Huh? I'm thinking, these aren't the right trains at all. Where am I? Where am I? I'm not supposed to go to, what? Where am I going? I'm so lost. I'm so lost, and I'm thinking, all right, Doppio. It's time to cut your losses, Doppio. Get out. Get out. Just get out. Get out of the station. Get out of the station. And just walk. Walk 2 hours. Bite the bullet. It's fine. Just do that. And I'm like, all right, okay. I like turn around and I put my phone down and it says X. X. What does it mean by X? What does it mean by X? I'm like, what? What's going on? I put my phone down again at the Suica card thingy. X again. And I'm like, huh? 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 Yeah, remember, so this is 7 hours of walking. I mean, 7 hours of walking and shopping. It's really cold. I have a bunch of shopping bags. And now, every time I put my card, every time I put my card on my phone onto the card reader machine, X. X. Like, what? What's going on? I'm thinking, there's money in my phone. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It says, X, please call a station manager to help you out. And I'm like, huh? I'm looking around. Is there a station manager? Keep in mind, my Japanese, my Nihongo. Boku no Nihongo wa jouzu de wa arimasen kara. My Japanese isn't so good. So, you know, I can't even ask for help. There's a lot of people walking by and I'm scared of wasting anyone's time or asking for help, and I'm like too nervous to like talk to anybody. And I look around to see if there's any station managers. There's none. No station managers whatsoever. It's getting late at night. It's getting pretty late at night. I think it might have been close to like 10 p.m. at this point, and I'm thinking, oh my god, they went to sleep. It's over for me. And then I'm like, all right, Doppio, you can't get out this way. Maybe you can get out a different way. I'm thinking, do I take one of the trains? Do I take the train to Ikebukuro? Ikebukuro is like the complete opposite direction, and I'm thinking, maybe if I take a few stops out of Ikebukuro, like a few stops towards Ikebukuro, then I'll be able to like get out and then walk. It wouldn't be a 2-hour walk anymore, it'd be a 3-hour walk, but I'd be fine. But I'm thinking, can I take that? Can I take that chance? I don't know, what if I get more lost? I'm walking around thinking, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna go the opposite direction. I'm just gonna go the opposite direction, complete opposite direction. And I go to another exit, thinking, maybe this side I'll be able to get off. Maybe this side I can maybe this side I'll be able to get out of here. I put my phone down, thinking, maybe I can get out here? X again! X again! There's nobody that can help me! Nobody that can help me! X again! X again! There's always X's! How am I supposed to get out? I just want to go home! I'm thinking, do I just jump? Do I just jump? Can I jump over the thing? I'm panicking over here. I'm thinking, how am I gonna go home? How am I gonna go home? I'm just gonna, do I just cry? What do you mean jump? I mean, jump over the gate payment thingy. Don't do crimes, exactly. I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm in Japan all by myself. All these bags, and I'm thinking, do I jump? commit a crime? Crying is always a good solution. Crying does not always work. Not when you're a grown, tall man. Holding all these bags. What am I gonna look like? I'm not a kid. Nobody's gonna help me. Exit 8. It really felt like Exit 8. I swear to you, it felt like Exit 8. I'm thinking, how am I gonna go home? And I'm thinking, oh my god. Oh my god. No matter where I go, there's just like a bunch of, it feels like a maze. And there's no exit. No matter how many times I swipe my card. I even like pull out like an old Suica card. I pull out an old Suica card inside of my wallet and I think, maybe if I go from, maybe if I change this, and then I pull out my Suica card and I see like there's this machine. And I'm thinking, okay, if I put my Suica card inside of here, what can I do? It says, you have a balance of 0 yen. And I'm like, okay. I reach into my pocket. There's no change! I used all my money! There's no change! I used up all my coins! I have nothing! I have nothing! I have nothing! I was broke! I did too much shopping, and I used all of my coins on Gachapon! I used up all of my coins on like those little like capsule machines. And I'm thinking, oh. I'm thinking, oh, huh. At this point, what am I supposed to do? Like, and so I realized all I have, so all I have are these 2 trains. I have my phone, and I'm thinking, oh, I have my phone! Normally, where I'm from, once you go underground to the subway, you have no internet whatsoever. And I'm thinking, oh god, please give me a chance here. And I'm on my phone and I realize that I actually have internet. I have internet. Thank goodness your phone still had battery and everything. I'm so lucky. I'm actually so lucky that my phone had battery. It didn't have much battery, but I had a little bit of battery. It was really funny because, you know, I was walking around all day, so it really didn't have much battery at all. Probably like 15% at this point. So I'm thinking, do I stop listening to music? I remember thinking, I'm so lost. And I'm so lost, I only have 15%. And I'm listening to music and I'm thinking, And then it hits me. And I'm like, wait a minute, if my phone completely dies, I'm not gonna be able to sign in with the Suica card on my phone anymore. No power bank, nope. Which is funny because I had 2 power banks, but I left them on the hotel. What music were you listening to? Oh, I was actually listening to Encounter. Like, I think the song that I listened to the most on my trip and everything was We Be Union, 100%. Anyway, so 15%, and I'm thinking on my phone, I'm like, I guess I have to turn off my music. And I think, you know what I hear? I hear a Lyra and a song pop up. And I'm like, oh, I know what I can do. So I go to like the NIJISANJI like Discord group chat and I'm like, help! 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 Please help! Solar Dawn, yeah, I'm listening to Solar Dawn. And I'm like, help! I'm lost! I'm lost! It takes like 10 minutes of me like screaming in the Discord chat, help! 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 And Anna writes to me. She says, "All right, Doppio, where are you?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Oh my god." And it's like, okay, just DM me, Doppio, just DM me. And I'm like, Anna, help! And it's like, oh my god. And at this point, like there's like a bunch of other people inside of the group chat. I remember Luca's like, just follow the signs, Zaddy. And I'm like, I am following the signs, and that's how I got lost. I remember even Uki was like really concerned about me and everything. A lot of people were really concerned. And but Anna was like, okay, Doppio, tell me your location. I'm like, I don't know where I am. And Anna's like, what? I'm like taking pictures. I took pictures of the exits. I took pictures of these things of the trains and everything, and Anna's like, Anna's probably panicking. Cause I don't know where I am. I completely forgot to figure out where I was. And so I think Anna had to go all detective mode, and she had to kind of like piece it together where I am, just from like the photos and everything. They had to play detective. Yeah. They had to play GeoGuessr. On 15% battery. Luckily, I had it in mind. What's the word called? I had the good idea to turn down my brightness from like really bright to like really dim, so I'm saving even more battery. So don't say I don't have any survival skills here. Anyway, couldn't you share location? You expect me to know how to share location? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Like, I got this really good deal on like a new phone. I have no idea how to do that. And like iPhone, it's like a Pro Max or whatever. I was like, wow, it's like the biggest one. They're like, yeah, it's the biggest one. I'm like, ooh, it's really heavy. You want it? And I'm like, yeah, I want this. Anyway, I have no idea. There's like new buttons on this thing. I have no idea how to use it. And it's like, Doppio, share your location. I'm like, okay, here. I take a picture. I even take like a little selfie of me and going like, being like, I'm lost. Anyway, so Anna's like, can you walk around and tell me what you see? And I'm going around and I'm like, they're the exits thing. I think I take a picture of the exit. I mean, of like the X on the card swipe thingy, on the Suica card swipe thingy, and Anna's like, eh? I'm thinking, wow, my luck is pretty bad today. Anyway, Anna's like, okay, just walk around and look for this sign. Basically, we were looking for some kind of like line to, she was like, okay, so you see, you're at this color, but you don't want that color because that color takes you to Ikebukuro. And I'm like, do I go to Ikebukuro? She said, no, if your hotel is this way, then Ikebukuro's the other way. And I'm like, oh, so Ikebukuro's wrong. She says, yes, Doppio, Ikebukuro's wrong. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she says, all right, Doppio, look around and see if you can find like this other color. Let's just say it's the yellow line. I don't think it's yellow, but let's just say it's the yellow. She says, find the yellow 5 or something. And I'm like looking around, I'm like, and I can't see it. She said, try harder. No, she didn't say that. But in my head, I'm thinking, Doppio, you have to try harder. You have to find the yellow 5. And I'm like looking around, and in the corner of my eye, I see some people. Like this one guy, actually. It wasn't even some people. It was this one business guy walking down a flight of stairs. And I'm thinking, this guy's lost too. He's going down. I try every other thing, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe if I follow this guy. I end up following this guy, and there's this guy in a business suit, and like at the very bottom of the stairs, there's a sign that says yellow 5, and I'm like, oh, so this is where I'm supposed to go. And Anna's like, yeah, Doppio, this is where you're supposed to go, Doppio. And I'm like, all right, Anna, I'll keep you updated. It's like 30 more minutes of walking. I had no idea how long the train, how huge the subway stations are. So I'm literally walking from like here to there. It's 30 minutes of like walking, it feels like. Probably because I'm carrying so many bags. And I'm like thinking, how am I gonna get home? If I just keep following this guy, can I get home? I find the yellow 5 and I take the train from where I was supposed to go, and it says, and NS says, alright Doppio, now you have to connect from here to here. It wasn't just so, it's not a 1 train thing, it was a 2 train thing. I had no idea how long I walked, but how long I walked to do my original shopping, but apparently I had to take 2 different trains. Anyway, so now I'm like, alright, so I transfer from here to here? I'm feeling really confident now. I'm thinking I took it once, I got myself out of the situation, I can get myself out again. And my phone's dying. I think my phone's at like 10% now. And I remember seeing the night air. Cause when I crossed from one station to the other station, I'm thinking, wow, I guess I could start walking. But I'm like, but Doppio, you're tired. It's time to double down. And I'm like, you're right, brain. It is time for me to double down. And I think to myself, I'll just take it again. So, I sign in my Suica card again on my phone. And I'm like, alright, so we're at yellow 5. We finished yellow 5. Now I have to take, pink 9. We have to take pink 9. I take pink 9. So I'm taking pink 9, and then at the end of pink 9, it's like nearish the hotel, right? It's like 10 minutes away to the hotel, wherever the last station is for pink 9. And at pink 9, I get out thinking, all right, thanks Anna. I got this, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Ooh, red X. I'm thinking, why am I getting another red X? Why am I getting another red X? I'm at pink 9 station. I'm trying to get out. It's pretty much close to midnight. And when I tried getting out with the Suica card, it said another red X, and I'm thinking, huh. I'm looking around, there's literally nobody here. The X on the Suica card machine thingy says, please call a station manager. And I'm like, huh? You didn't top up the Suica card still? No, I had money on my phone. My phone Suica card had money in it. It had enough money. It wasn't the Suica card not having money. And I'm like, wow, I'm stuck. Help! I type in Discord chat, help. And then Luca's like, all right. Luke was like, okay, where are you? Let me see if I can help you. And I'm like, no, you have to pick me up. I said, no, you have to pick me up. You have to pick me up. I'm gonna die. And Lucas said, all right, I got you. Just take a taxi, please. No, I'm inside of the train station. I can't get out. I'm inside of the train station. I can't get me out. I can't get out. So Luca, so I wait like 20 minutes or something of just me just like sitting there. Really sad. And 20 minutes later, Sunny and Luca come over. And they're like, all right, what can we do for you? And I'm like explaining things. I'm like putting my phone on the card reader thingies. It says X, and they're like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. And I'm like, huh? Can't you just give me your Suica card? Please, just give me your Suica card. They're like, no, Doppio, it doesn't work like that. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't work like that? Should I jump? They're like, no, you don't have to jump. I'm getting ready to like jump over. And I'm like, help! Help! I'm like crying. Tears are forming in my eyes. I have all these shopping bags. They're like getting torn and everything. There are like blisters on my feet from like walking around for like 10 hours. I keep trying to sign in. And then Sunny's like, oh, you have to like, Sunny's like, all right, don't worry, I got you. So Sunny, he presses like this button to call the station manager. And then he explains the situation to the station manager. He says to the guy, like, he says, yeah, my nakama. I was like, oh, cool. Sunny Briscoe called me his nakama. I'm over here just being like, Sunny Briscoe called me his nakama. And he's like explaining to the station manager that like I'm stuck, and station manager explains it to him, and he says, all right, and then Sunny explains it back to me. He says, all right, Doppio, you see that that machine all the way there. He says you have to like put in your Suica card, and he'll fix it for you. I'm like, okay. I put in my old Suica card, and nothing's working, and I'm like, Sunny! Luca! It's not working! And Sunny's like, oh. Alright. He like talks to the station manager again. Maybe I should say, it wasn't working because like the station manager was now talking to me from inside of the card machine thingy, and I couldn't understand a single word he was saying. Like everything felt really muffled by the microphone or whatever. Sunny! I don't understand what he's saying, Sunny! And Sunny's like, oh, don't worry, I got you. So Sunny's like talking to the station manager again, and the station manager actually lets Sunny like go through. He lets Sunny go through the like the swipe in machine. And now Sunny, and then I'm gonna try. No, Sunny's next to me, and I'm like barely holding on, and Sunny's like, okay, don't worry. So Sunny, like, he takes like I give my phone to Sunny. Sunny, here's my Suica card. Sunny, fix it. And Sunny's like, okay. So he was like teaching me. Okay, so what happened was it didn't read properly where you entered from, so you weren't able to exit because it couldn't tell you how much money you owed from like entering in. And I'm like, I don't get it, just get me out of here, Sunny. Anyway, so Sunny fixes everything. I get like a little ticket that pops out, and I like input the ticket, and I just like, oof, I just go through the ticket gate, and I'm like, okay, I'm in, I'm out. And now I hug Sunny, I hug Luca, and they're like, all right, we're all good to go. And then so we started like running back to the hotel. Sunny and Luca doing like their Naruto runs and everything, and I'm over here struggling. I'm like, ugh. Sunny takes my bags. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I got you. I'm finally free. It's almost midnight. We have like this little hangout. So when we go back to the hotel, we have like this little hangout spot at the hotel. A lot of people are there. They're all like, "Hey, Dopey, are you okay?" I remember seeing Vox and Ren, and they were like, "Hey, are you okay?" And they were like, I think Ike was there too, and I remember being like, I almost started crying in front of everyone. I was just so happy to get out of there. Such a long journey. So yeah. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you very much to the whole entire Save Doppio squad, actually. I remember like giving Sunny like the craziest, biggest hug ever afterwards inside of the hangout spot. I remember thinking I was gonna die. I was gonna have to sleep inside of the subway. So thank you very much to the Save Doppio squad. Sunny, Luca, and Anna. Never go out alone, please. Okay, so that's the funniest thing, actually. The next day, I decided to I decided to do it all again. The next day, I decided to do everything exactly the same as it was, but this time I brought my charger. Well, let's talk about this a little bit first, and then I'll tell you the story of how I did it all again. Io said, "Pio-chan, okaeri! NIJIFES o tsukaresama deshita! Arigatou." Thank you, Io. But yeah, thank you very much, Briskadettes, for your Oshi being really cool, saving my life. Yeah, okay, remember this. Without Sunny Briscoe, Luca Kaneshiro, and Anna Alouette, Doppio Dropscythe would still be in Japan. Inside one of those train stations, being like, Briskadettes will love the story. Good, Briskadettes. Anyway, so yeah, how could I not be a Briskadette too, after Sunny Briscoe literally saved my life? You will become a stray dog in Japan? Yeah, basically, right. You'll be the Exit 8 guy walking forever. Anyway, so I'm feeling all embarrassed, but really thankful and grateful to all my friends who helped me. But I'm like, inside of my head, I'm like, you know, one day I want to live in Japan. One day I need to get used to this. One day I need to really just like learn and buckle up and do everything right. I don't ever want to feel lost again. So I decide to get lost in Japan again the next day. So, but this time, I have my charger and my phone's at 100%, and I do more shopping. So this time I'm shopping again, and I think I'm on the search for like a certain pair of shoes. I never got the shoes, but anyway, I'm like looking for them. I don't find them, but it's fine because I got to do like a whole bunch of other shopping anyway. And and I'm thinking to myself, all right, Doppio Dropscythe, you know what to do. Sunny Briscoe taught you what to do if you get lost. I remember I took a picture. I end up being like, hey guys, you'll never guess where I am. I'm like, hey guys, you'll never guess where I am. Cause I remember I think they were saying, hey, do you wanna, I remember like there was like a group chat saying, hey, do you guys wanna go and eat together at the hangout spot? And I'm like, hey guys, you'll never guess where I am. Oh yeah, I guess that's another thing about my survival instincts too, right? I never told anyone where I was going. But yeah, I can only imagine that everyone who was like reading like those chat messages was like, he's lost again? And so I take a picture. I'm actually at the station at this time. But it's like a completely different station because I went a completely different route. And I remember like looking at the station signs, and I remember there were no signs, and Shu literally wrote down, where are the signs? Like, I have no idea. Shu was like, Kakaru, thank you. Shu literally said, Doppio, where are the signs? Learned only one lesson, bring a power bank? Yeah, I brought a power bank this time. Yeah, I brought a power bank. Backrooms? I actually made the same joke. I said, you know, I might have been no-clipped. And she was like, lol. But I really was lost again. And, this time, I kind of learned that like, things aren't always gonna go your way. Sometimes you'll have an X on your thing, and sometimes you'll have to like speak to a station manager. Luckily, that didn't happen because Zally ended up telling me what I did wrong. He said, "So Doppio," Zally says this. He says, "So the reason..." Oh, it has to be French, right? Because it's Zally. He says, "So Doppio, what you did wrong was you did not put your Suica card down long enough for the..." That's not French at all. For the machines to take your information from the Suica card, Doppio. What'd you say? Anyway, so I learned my lesson. Put the Suica card down long enough for the machine to read you. 2, bring a power bank. And 3, if you get scared, call Sonny Briscoe. Or Anna. Or Luca. Anyway. Doppio, oui, oui, yeah. I make a joke to Zally saying, "Zally! Is this worse or better than getting lost in the catacombs?" Sally's like, "Oof." Anyway. Anyways, but like this next time that I got lost wasn't so interesting, except for the part where I got completely lost and I had to go into like this really spooky tunnel by myself because there was like, oh yeah, actually no, I guess I was like a good, no, I did get lost actually. No, it was pretty eventful actually. Okay. So at some point, I get out of the station, but I get out of like the wrong part of the station. So, it goes from, so now I have to like walk back to the hotel, but it takes like 40 minutes to walk. Actually thinking about it, I might have gone to the completely wrong place actually. Yume, arigato, welcome. Anyway, so, I get out of the station and it's completely different. It's nighttime again, probably close to midnight again. And I'm like looking at my phone, looking at Google Maps and being like, how am I supposed to get back to the hotel? And I'm looking it down and it says, oh, you have to go this way. I have no idea where it's telling me to go. Like I'm looking around and I'm like, I have no idea where this exit is. I'm just gonna go the direction of the hotel. So I'm just gonna go the direction. So the hotel is like going south. I'm just thinking, oh, if I go south, I'll just be able to make it to the hotel, right? Not when you see like giant fences and gates and stuff, and I'm like, does Google Maps expect me to like hop over this giant fence? And I'm thinking, all right, I got you. But then I realized that the giant fence was actually a different train station, so I had to go around the train station. Kind of thing. I do remember looking up and being like, wow, Japan is so aesthetic. The lights, the buildings, the night sky. You can see stars in the sky. The way the power poles are. I remember taking a lot of pictures. I was like, yeah, getting lost is kind of sick. All the pictures and everything I took were so aesthetic. It was beautiful. Anyway, so I'm like, how am I supposed to get through? How am I supposed to get back to the hotel? There was like this little tunnel, except it wasn't very little at all. It was kind of dark and everything. Shaka-samon! Let's see, it says, "Isashiburi no haishin arigato!" Arigato, thank you so much, thank you so much, arigato. Anyway, so there's like this really long tunnel, and if you ever saw Dandanan, I kind of learned that you're not supposed to go into these tunnels too much or else you might get haunted. But I'm thinking to myself, this is kind of sick, this is just like Dandanan, I might get haunted. It was really weird actually. I don't think I was haunted at all, but like at this point, it was kind of weird actually. It was really weird. I can't explain this, but I guess this is my Japanese ghost story. So I'm walking down into this tunnel, and the only thing that's like lit is like this little yellow lamp throughout this entire tunnel. It feels really long, and I'm pretty sure I'm by myself. My music stops, and I'm thinking, oh, my music stops because I'm inside of a tunnel. Later on, I realized that when like my music came back, I was I was still connected to the internet. So like, how do I explain it? So like my music just stopped, which kind of made everything creepier, but I don't know why it stopped. I'm thinking that it's because like I was underground, but thinking about it, I was also underground during the subway part, so it might not have been that. Anyway, so I'm walking down this really long tunnel, and it's silent. I'm having a great time though, because it's really fun. I do remember hearing footsteps behind me. I swear to you, I remember hearing footsteps behind me. And I think to myself, wait, I'm not supposed to look back, right? I'm like, wait a minute, you can't trick me. You can't trick me. I'm not turning back. Oh, but this is really funny because like I don't turn back, but I stop dead in my tracks, and the footsteps stop too. And I thought that was so cool. I thought it was so cool. Are you scared? No, I thought it was cool. Anyway, weren't they your footsteps? No. I could easily tell my footsteps, and they weren't my footsteps because they sounded like different shoes. Like I was wearing sneakers, but the ones that I heard behind me kind of felt more like loafers, I guess. Besides, I could clearly hear like it's like two different sets of footsteps. It's like different, but it was really fun. Carlos, thank you. Welcome back, Pio. Thank you. Welcome back. Anyway, what if it was a Dorobo or something? I don't think so. I'm a huge guy. I don't think it would be. Saito-san again? I don't know. It kind of feels because like it feels real, right? This ghost that haunted me or whatever feels real. I'm thinking that it was probably just some guy who was like, why did this guy? I'm pretty sure it was probably just some businessman who was like, why did this guy just stop walking? He was probably really confused that I stopped walking in front of him. But I didn't turn around to like confirm if it was like a businessman or not, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to turn around. You can't get me, ghosts. I know your games. So I get out of the tunnel, and I'm looking at the GPS, my music comes back on, and I'm thinking, ah, sick, this is nice. I know where to go now. Because I start seeing like the familiar roads, I start seeing like, shops again. Like, then I'm able to walk back home. I did take pictures too. I remember showing the pictures to Uki, and Uki was getting a little bit freaked out. But it was so fun. It was so fun. I conquered my fears, guys. I was able to conquer my fear of getting lost in the train system and getting lost in Japan by having fun getting lost. It was so fun. It was so fun. Alright, but yeah, that's the end of the story for the Save Doppio squad. Oh wait, I think one more thing. I remember Illyra. I think Illyra said after Sunny saved me. I think Illyra said something about like, thank you all for making sure that he got home safe. I should ask Illyra what she thought. It sounded like she was like really worried about me. But yeah, it was really fun. I recommend it. Getting lost in Japan felt really nice. but don't tell the managers I said that. Thank you for picking up my lost dog. I would end up telling the story to my mom, and my mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "I don't know, it was fun. It was a lot of fun." Please don't let your friends worry about you, I guess. But I think I was just, I remember I spoke to Anna about this yesterday because I wanted to tell the story. And Anna was like, "You know, Doppio, I thought you were trolling me when I thought you were trolling me in the beginning, how you were lost and everything." And I said, "No, I legitimately was lost." But it was fun. It was a fun day to get lost. Your nakama are so nice, yeah. Blessed to have my nakama. But yeah, and that's the story of the Save Doppio squad. I think I told the story a little bit weird because I kept yelling and stuff, but yeah. So, TLDR, if you came in late, I got really lost in the stations of Japan and stuff. I got really lost. And Sunny, Anna, and Luke had to save me. Then the next day, I decided to tackle everything by myself, and I almost got haunted by a ghost. Pretty sick. All things considered. Okay. So, now that story's been unlocked, you can ask Luca, Anna, Sunny about how they saved my life. One day you're gonna find yourself in Hokkaido? Oh, I hope I do. I really want to go to Hokkaido. I hear it's really cold there. You have the wildest stories. Okay, so speaking of wild stories, we were talking about this before Sunny rated, and we were talking about the fruit roll-up story. Ricky says, "Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Anna." Did you go to Osaka? I did not. I wish I did. We didn't have too much free time, but I wish I went to Osaka. Next time. Okay, maybe not next time, but sometime I'll go to Osaka. Let's see. Oh yeah. So, the Densetsu no Tamaki Senpai story. Fruit by the Foot story. Alright, so how do I want to tell the story? Me and Vox are arriving to the venue. We're talking a lot about movies for like a long time, and it's really fun. I got to have Vox trapped in conversation with me for so long. It was really nice. It was really nice. I remember he had recommended to me like a lot of movies and like series to watch. I don't remember a single one of them, besides BoJack Horseman. But yeah, I'll watch that someday, maybe, if I remember. And I remember we were talking about like weird movies and stuff. Anyway, eventually we get to the venue, and one of the first things that we see when we get to the venue, because like one of the first things that they do is that they kind of like say, all right guys, you're going to wait here a while before we like have you guys do the meet and greets. I think this was the meet and greet day. It was a meet and greet day. So they had us like wait at this like room, and there's like a whole bunch of people already in the room. Like there might be like 8 or 10 people, and I sit down, and then Alira's like going like, "Oh my god, it's you!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Alira!" And immediately I just like rush at Alira. I immediately like rush at Alira. And I remember hugging Alira really hard, to the point where I think she almost falls out of her chair. Thinking about it, I think I might hug people a little bit too rough. Maybe. Dango jump attack. Yeah, basically doggo jump attack. And then while I'm hugging Alira, I'm like, oh my god, you are my most watched streamer of 2024. And Alira said, don't say that out loud, what are you doing? But I could tell she was really happy, and I'm really happy about that. And then I think that the manager was like, all right, we should all do self-introductions. And I'm like, all right, awesome, we're gonna do self-introductions. And I remember there was like a bunch of people there. I think Vox went first. Vox is like, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, what do you mean? I said, I remember Vox had like the most normal, really professional, really professional, like, what's the word? Jiko shokai. And I'm like, and I remember I like got up and I said, I got up and I started chuny posing. Like I put like my two peace hands, right, into my eyes. And I posed and I said, "Ore wa dai tensai no D da! Doppio Dropscythe!" And then I remember, I think it was Fumi senpai who said, genki. Fumi senpai said, genki. Who was with me? So Fumi senpai was there. I remember also seeing Sophia Valentine-san. Also, Melka would come in later. Oh, Alira was there, of course, and then I remember who else but Tamaki-san. Norineko-san. She introduces herself, and I'm like, "Whoa! Densetsu no Tamaki san desu. Densetsu no Tamaki-san da!" I start going crazy, and I'm like, Alira, is that really Norineko? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, really? I pull out a picture on my phone and I'm like, this person, it's this person. She's like, yeah. You are too, Genki. I am very Genki. Densetsu. And then Alira's like, why are you saying Densetsu? And I'm like, you don't understand! She's legendary! I'm like, what legends do you know about Norineko? I know that she's absolutely unpredictable. Maybe even more insane than I am. There are so many shenanigans that I've heard about her that you would say, did these things really happen? They are so, I'm not even like, I was completely in awe. Cause like, you know, a lot of people are kind of like, I met Doppio Dropscythe and I can't believe he's a real person. I was the same way when I met Tamaki-senpai. I was so flabbergasted. I was like, oh my god, she's a real person? Because the legends that I've heard about her are like, eh? She went to the hospital for what? I'm explaining everything to Vox. And Vox is like, eh? I'm trying to explain like things to Alira, but Alira's like, you can't say those things out loud, and I'm like, eh? She's like, what are you trying to say? And I'm like, and then I show her like the legends, and she's like, what? You know more about NIJISANJI than I do. Anyway. I'm not sure if I used the right words either, so I'm not gonna repeat them on stream just in case. But Alira was really flabbergasted by what I was talking about. Anyway. Vox is probably thinking, oh no, there's 2 of them. Probably. Can you share with the class? Okay, so there's a story of Noroneko senpai. And like when I first read it, I was like, there's no way this is real. But if she exists in real life, it must be real. Anyway, so eventually, like I think I'm talking more with Vox. So I think the way that we were seated was Tamaki senpai, Alira, me, and Vox. So I remember they gave us like little markers and papers to like draw on and stuff. And I'm like drawing. I'm like looking at Alira's drawing and I'm like copying whatever Alira did. I think Vox had like the red marker, I had the pink marker, Alira had like the blue marker, and we were all just doing our little drawings and stuff. Signatures, drawings, whatever. And I eventually, I look to my left because I'm all finished drawing, and I think I see, and what happens was, I see, Tamaki-san give Alira like a fruit roll-up or something. But, no, that's what happened, but that's not what I saw, or what I thought in my head. I thought, because Alira wasn't like taking it, I was like, oh, is it for me? I'm looking to my left and Alira's not touching it. I'm thinking, it's like 30 seconds, Alira's not taking it. It must be for me, right? So I stand up and I say, oh my god, it's fruit roll-up! And I just take it. So like, I take the other end of the fruit roll-up and I'm thinking, this is the first fruit roll-up I've seen in like 20 years. At least 20 years. Right? I think like the last time I ever had like a fruit roll-up was when I was like, I don't know, it was when I was like a tiny kid. Anyway, so I'm thinking, oh my god, I want this. So I take the other end of it and I just like shove it in my mouth. The force of it was so much that I think like the entire table shook. Yes, I remember! The entire table shook because I remember like ramming myself into like the whole table. And Alira's like, what? Alira was just like, Alira just kept screaming, what? Oh wait, no, that's not how the story happened at all. Wait, sorry. That's not how the story happened at all. Hold on. I need to rewind. Okay, so I remember we were all done. Like drawing. And I remember Tamaki's senpai. She was asking about what was a fruit by the foot. And I remember Alira was trying to explain it to her that a fruit by the foot was kind of like this fruity snack that kids in the West like to eat. And it's really old school. And I remember she was talking to a manager, she was talking to our manager, and she was like trying to figure out how to explain that it's like a length kind of joke, saying like, oh, it's like a fruit by the foot, as in that it's like an entire like foot long sort of like measurement joke snack or whatever. And she asks what foot, like how to translate foot into Japanese, and I'm like, ashi! And she says, shut up, Doppio! And I'm like, ashi! I think Tamaki senpai was like, ashi? I think she was like, is it foot flavored? And I'm like, yes! It's foot flavored! Foot! Ashi! Ashi! Ashi no nioi! Well, no, not nioi. How do you say taste again? Anyway, Vox was like, trying to keep it together too, I remember. And, I remember the manager was laughing. And I was explaining, and Elia was like, you're gonna make her think that it's foot flavored. And I'm like, that's the plan! That's the plan! That's my plan! Yeah! 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 Spreading misinformation. Yes! Actually, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Why is that the plan? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it, but I'm thinking, yeah, it tastes like feet. Yeah! 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 I think one of my plans was for her to like not want to eat it so that I could just like scoop it up and eat it myself. I remember thinking something along the lines of that. But I remember there was like a stopping conversation because I think she's just trying to like explain it to Alira, and I'm like, okay, I don't wanna like mess with them a little. Oh, I remember. I think what happens was that Meliko came in the room and she started talking to me, and she was like, "Wow, Doppio, you're so dressed up." And I tell her, "Yes, yes, I'm dressed up. It's because I'm working today." And she was like, "I thought you would come in using your duck t-shirt again." And I'm like, "No." What were you wearing? I was wearing a suit. I was wearing a suit. I remember I was wearing a blazer. I was wearing really nice dress pants. I was wearing like a black shirt underneath. I was really well dressed that day. I was really just well dressed. I got a little bit traumatized because Vare last year was like, Doppio doesn't know how to dress. Doppio doesn't know how to dress. Doppio does not know how to dress. And I'm like, I know how to dress. I know how to dress. So I wanted to be all fancy. I remember like the week leading up to NIJIFES, I went to Zara, I went to Uniqlo, and I like upgraded my my wardrobe quite a bit. I was playing Fashion Dreamer in real life. I was like putting up like outfits and everything. I was doing my skincare completely, like I was like doing skincare with like really more like expensive brands. For like a couple of weeks, I like even bought like hair gel. I was dressed up. I was taking this seriously. Bullying works. Yeah, you're right. I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm some kind of guy who doesn't know how to dress. Anyway, so I'm dressing up really fancy. I'm dressed up for work. And I remember, and like now that Meliko complimented me on me dressing good, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Anyway, but yeah, the blazer was really good. I also had like this nice scarf too. But I had already put my scarf away on like this like coat rack and stuff. But yeah, I was dressed up really fancy. Anyway, in fact, I think I might have been overdressed. You were all dressed up and then you chomped that fruit roll up? Yes. Yeah. So once again. So going back to the story, I remember Meliko went to sit down and she's talking with a senpai across the room. I wanna say it was Himawari senpai. I think it was Himawari senpai. Anyway, I'm seeing this fruit roll-up in the hands of Tamaki senpai. And I'm thinking, I want to eat this. So I snatch it out of her hand, shove it in my mouth. The entire table moves with the force of a really giddy kid who really wants to eat a fruit roll-up. Alir starts screaming in my left ear. And I remember thinking, this is delicious! And so I remember like Tamaki-senpai is like eating it slowly, but I'm like chomping it down like Pac-Man. To the point where I think I eat like 70% of it, and Tamaki-senpai probably eats like 10% of it. And Alira's like, yeah, this has to stop. So she like rips it in between me from eating the entire thing. And I'm just like, I'm left with like this little bit of fruit roll up in my hand, and I'm like, man. It's like, man. But I ate most of it, so you know, I still win. I ate most of it, so I still won the fruit roll-up competition. But yeah. Alir stepped in. Thinking about it though. Thinking about it, I guess... I guess maybe what I did was a little bit too energetic. I remember a lot of people in the room were like wondering what was gonna happen next. It's not the competition, please. Well, and later, okay, so later on, I'm gonna continue on with this story. Later on, I'm thinking, man, I wanna have snacks too. And I go out into the venue and I look for snacks because one fruit roll-up, or sorry, like half of a fruit roll-up is not enough for me. I want more. And I look around and I'm like, there's no more fruit roll-ups. I'm all depressed and stuff because I want to eat more fruit roll-up. But I see like Rice Krispie treats. And I start shoving as many Rice Krispie treats as I can into my pockets. There's like a lot of snacks too. There's like a lot of different snacks that the catering company or whatever like gave us. And I remember thinking, oh my god, there are Rice Krispie treats? It's been forever. It's been like 30 years since I had a Rice Krispie treat. Those were gifts for JP Lamau? No, there was no sign like that said like, there was no sign that said that. Anyway, so I shove a whole bunch of like snacks into my little blazer pockets. Into like my pants pockets too. I tried to like, I get like bottles of water and everything. I come back with like a whole bunch of snacks. And I remember somebody said, Doppio, you can't take more than one Rice Krispie snack. And I'm thinking like, ugh. Oh yeah, I think Vox was next to me. Yeah, I think me and Vox actually went to get like a bunch of snacks. I think. Yeah, I want to say Vox was there too. I remember Vox was like, Doppio, you can't take more than one Rice Krispies treat. That's rude. And I'm thinking in my head, it's for Lira. It's for Lira. And I'm thinking in my head, Alira's not gonna eat this. I'm gonna steal it back. But Alira actually ate the Rice Krispie treat. But Alira actually ate the Rice Krispie treat because I said it was for her. I thought she would have been like, oh, thank you, but I'm full from... I lost my appetite after watching your, Anyway. What did you think would happen? I don't know. I don't know. Man, she probably still thinks that I actually gave it to her. Like, actually gave it for her. Rather than me actually planning on stealing it back when she wasn't looking. She was touched from your gesture? Oh, really? Oh, don't tell her then. She was touched? Whoops. Anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have been so truthful, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have started yapping all that. But don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. Later on, when we're passing the snack table and Vox wasn't looking, I put, and I promise you, I put like 3 Rice Krispie treats into my pockets. So, you know, I ended up getting like 4 Rice Krispie treats. So if you were worried about that, don't worry. I was able to figure out a way. Like I remember like Vox was like talking to like some of the I think Vox was talking to a manager or something, because Vox was like getting I think Vox was like getting some bento, and I remember rushing to get Rice Krispie treats while his back was turned, so he couldn't scold me. Oh, so that's 4 Rice Krispie treats that I can talk about. But there was this one part where I think Vox was looking for a red marker. So this is like a while ago. So Vox is like looking for a red marker to draw on his like little like paper thingy. And I said, don't worry, Vox, I'll find your red marker. I remember like, you're not supposed to do this actually, but I remember like walking around and like looking for red markers. I remember I found like a red marker underneath like some, I remember I went into like one of those like really super techie rooms with all these producers or whatever. And I remember like stepping in and I just like stole one of their markers. And then after I stole one of their markers, I just like beat it. I mean, I just like rush out of the room. And then while I'm like running full speed, I remember I stole another Rice Krispie treat. So that's 5 Rice Krispie treats. It was a marker for their board, probably, because I remember it was like the only marker that they had, but it was red, and Vox wanted red. So stop eating all the snacks. No. See, I was just stealing Rice Krispies. I'm thinking, it's been like 40 years since I've had a Rice Krispie treat. I need at least 5. I hope Vox is not playing for the marker. That'd actually be really funny if you did. Because I think it was the only red marker. I think it was the only red marker, actually. Did you return the marker? No. No. Well, I mean, it was inside of the venue when we like. I'm sure they found it. I'm sure they found it. It's not. I didn't keep the marker with me. The marker was left inside of the room, so I'm sure that they ended up finding it. Imagining you doing all of these in a suit, iconic. That's true. I remember at some point, like, okay. So at some point, the managers are like, oh, Tazumi-san is here. You all want to say hi to him? And then so like the 10 of us in the room stand up, and we all go say hi to Tazumi-san. Right? We all go say hi to Tazumi-san. And I remember Tazumi-san was like, oh, sashiburi desu. There was like, look, he recognized you from that dinner that you had. Oh no, from that lunch that you had with him like a while ago. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. It was really cool. I got to meet Tazumi-san. Later on, I make a little joke, but I think everyone believed me, because in pure sincerity, I was like, was that really Tazumi-san? And they were like, yeah, there really was Tatsumi-san. And I'm like, really? And they're like, really? And I was like, hey, 白 T シャツを持ってないから、本当にTatsumi-san ですか? They were like, huh? I said, and I think it was Fumi-senpai again who was flabbergasted when I said this, because like I said it to her, and she was like, "You didn't know?" And I said, "He wasn't wearing his white T-shirt. How could I have known? How could I have known? How could I have known?" He was wearing a suit too! Yeah, true, if he's not in a white T-shirt, it doesn't count. I think Meliko was also flabbergasted as well. I remember saying this to Meliko and Fumi-senpai. Don't be, I think you got too comfortable too fast. Well, you see. I'm a funny guy. I'm a really funny guy. She said that she'll never forget you. Oh yeah, you're talking about Densetsu no Tamagi-san, yeah. So, at one point, she was talking to me, and she said, "Do you know NIJISANJI?" In my mind, I'm blanking out, because that's her legendary line, right? She said, "Do you know NIJISANJI?" And I forgot what the response was. Because I was just completely flabbergasted. I was like, I'm in NIJISANJI! But I'm like, does she mean like, do you know NIJISANJI, like as in like, do you know like NIJISANJI JP? And I'm like, Skoshi. And she was like, I think Alira like ends up being like, I think at some point Alira's like, oh, don't mind him, he's talking crazy or something like that. But I was flabbergasted too. Man, I love being flabbergasted and flabbergasting people. It was really funny. Fake fan. I heard that Alira had to apologize about you a lot, Lamau. I remember when we were going home, I was like, or like, I think, no, this happened twice, because at some point, Tamaki-senpai starts like, getting up to like, I think they called her to do something. And I was like, "Hasurenai deyo! Don't forget me. Don't forget me." And then she came back like 2 minutes later, and I was like, "Oh, welcome back." And then when we actually had to leave, I said it again. "Hasurenai deyo! Hasurenai de." I think you, Millie, and Luca get put into a category of a little weird. I think okay, I'll tell you guys a Luca story later. Okay. I'll tell you guys a Luca story later. Anyway. Sounds like you got along with her well. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that I did. You are really like a child. Well. Anyway. What do I want to talk about? So that day, we also did meet and greets, and meet and greets are really cool. I got to sit in this really, room, and I think on the other side of the room, there were like, there was like a lot of equipment, but I remember like I could hear the fans. Because there were like so many fans, I remember I could hear the fans. And they were like, "Alright, Doppio, you're going to sit here and you're going to like, and then you're going to like the fans will pop up on screen, and you'll get to see them, and they will see you, and you will like talk to them, and it went by really quick. But I think there was like 30 fans or so that I got to talk to, and it was really awesome. I had like the microphone set up, I was in my suit, I felt really professional, and a bunch of fans came in, and I was like, I've been practicing Japanese for this very day. The meet and greet time, yeah, the meet and greet time. There were so many sidekicks, and I really wanted to speak in Japanese as much as possible. So I remember, like, I would say something like, Yokoso! Doppio no heya e! Welcome to Doppio's room. Irashaimase! Doppio no heya e. This suit really cracks you. Why does this suit crack you up? I was dressed professionally. I was dressed 100% professionally. I was working. Thinking about it actually, this is the same day that I got lost and had to have Luca, Sunny, and and Anna save me. So this was the same exact day. Actually. So I was lost in the train station and stuff with a suit. It was, I promise you, this is real. This was the same exact day. Yeah. You left right after the meet and greet? Yeah. So it was a meet and greet, then they took us back to the hotel, and then I was like, I was like, I'm already dressed up, I might as well go shopping. You went shopping after stealing all those snacks? I guess they must have had a lot of sugar in my system and stuff, because I just wanted to go outside and walk around and just like shop. Are your clothes okay? Yeah! Yeah, it was really awesome. Wait, you got lost while in your suit? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Crying in a subway in a suit. Did you still have some Rice Krispies in your pocket after you left? Yes, I did. And I remember I showed Vox and I was like, and Vox was like, I can't believe you stole it, Doppio. You cried like a baby in a nice suit. I did. I did. What a cool way to get lost, that's what I'm saying. What a sight. Pio in a suit, almost crying. Rice Krispies in his pocket. Man, it was really awesome. Anyway, so I'm in the meet and greet spot, and I'm saying stuff like, and I remember crying a little bit too, because there were some sidekicks who were crying. They were telling me their stories, and there wasn't too much time. I think there was only like 30 seconds, and I was like, 30 seconds is not enough time. And so, like, I remember. So there's like so when you go to meet and greet, there's like a manager, handler who kind of like helps with stuff, and he knows that I'm not really so good at Japanese, so he's like talking to me in English to prepare and everything, and he's over here listening the whole time over like all the conversations I'm having with all the sidekicks, and there's so many sidekicks too. All of them came dressed even prettier than I did. Honestly, if I wasn't dressed up, I would have felt like really embarrassed, because all the sidekicks that I saw came dressed completely like in their best outfits and everything. It was crazy. Like there were sidekicks who were dressed up in like really fancy dresses, or they would like come up with like outfits that like showcased magenta or showcased pink, and I was like really happy. It was so awesome. They were telling me things about, they were thanking me. I remember there was one who, there were some who were like telling me, oh, I hope that you do Mario Kart again. I know which one of you said that. I remember. I wrote down each and every one of your like wishes. I remember Scientific was like, oh, it was my birthday, and I was crying, and then I think they were crying too. And I was like, tatanjoubi omedetou. Is me? I know, Ziag. Yeah, the Mario Kart one. I think one asked for more Minecraft. Anyway. Mario Kart again, please. You got it. There were sidekicks. There was a sidekick. Okay. So there was this one sidekick, who said that they were pregnant and that they wanted me to name their kid. Oh wait, no. I think I insisted on naming their kid actually. I think I said, oh, you have to have a D name for your kid. And they were like, yeah, you have until May to come up with a name. So when you're on stream, come up with a D name for my kid and I'll consider it. And I was like, wow, I get the honor of like naming your kid? I promise that I'll come up with a cool name. Alright, so we need to come up with like 3 D names for their kid. Doppio, you can't do that. What do you mean I can't do that? Please give an actual serious name. Please give them a nice name. Boy or girl? Actually, I think it was boy. I'm pretty sure it was boy. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was boy. I mean, the Dr. Daniel, Horse Manual, Dumpling, Denim? No. I mean, Denim's a good name actually. Actually, I kind of like Denim. Can we give Denim? Maybe like okay, sidekick, pregnant sidekick. If you're here, here are the 3 names that I recommend for your kid. Sin says Dubby. No, not Dubby. Number 1, Denim. Well, okay. Well, you only asked me for 1 name, but I'll give you 3 names for you to choose. Number 1, Denim. Number 2, Daisuke. I think Daisuke is a really good name. I like Daisuke a lot. Let's see, what's another good name? I also like the name, let's see. I think Daisuke is good. I think Daisuke is really cool. Damien? I thought of Damien. Damien's a good one. And I think my last one is Dawson. Oh wait, no, that's 4. Ooh. So Daisuke, Damien, Dawson, and Denim. Oh my god, what if the psychic actually chooses Denim? One girl name, please. Okay, just in case it's a girl. What's a good D name for a girl? Let's see. Daisy? Nah, we're not gonna do Daisy. Denim is unisex. Denim can be anything. Delilah. I think Delilah's sick. We'll do Delilah. Yeah, we'll do Delilah. Yeah, it's good. Hey there, Delilah. Doraemon! Oh, Doraemon's good too. Alright, you know what? Okay, no, scratch it, we're doing Doraemon. Sorry, it's gonna be Doraemon. You know, we were going to do it for Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? But instead, it's gonna be Wa 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 Totemo daisuki Doraemon. Okay. So at the very least, Marinine, hello! Hi, Marinine! Otsu! Overture was a jam. Thank you so much for the raid, Marinine! We were just thinking about names for babies. What do you think about this one, Marinine? A sidekick said, Doppio, please name my baby. What do you think about the name Denim? Denim's good, right? Denim is a great name. Well, whose child? A sidekick who met me at a meet and greet said, why? Because, Marinine, I can't have all the blame for myself if... I can't be the only one who takes the blame if the sidekick actually names their child Denim. Denim, as in like denim jeans, right? Denim jeans. It's a great name! Denim is universally loved, yeah. We're talking about stories too, about NIJIFES and stuff. Well, since Marinine is here, I'll tell a little bit. I remember I'll tell some stories too about Overture. So we're at the hotel. And I'm thinking that we have to do a watch along. For Overture. And I remember before Overture, I'm thinking, oh my god, everyone's like waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to prepare, to practice, to do all these crazy things. And I'm like, what do you mean, Marinine, please save us? No saving allowed. No saving allowed. Denim is a great name for a kid. Anyway, so Overture's happening, and I'm knowing that everyone's like working really crazy hard for Overture. I'm sending everyone that I can like a little message of good luck, of I believe in you, of I know you're gonna kill it. In fact, I write a personalized message to each and every single one of the people participating in Overture. And I remember I say to Ike something along the lines of, Ike Eveland, prepare to be arrested, because after you killed the beat so hard, we're gonna need a coroner, we're gonna need a judge, we're gonna need everything in order to get you a speedy and fair trial, or something like that. I remember a lot of people were really nervous too, but honestly, I was really nervous for everyone as well. Because we never had anything like this happen in EN before. So I'm thinking, oh my god, everyone in Overture is carrying the entire weight of representing EN on their backs. And so I'm watching the Overture with Uki and Ryoma, and I remember just screaming my lungs out at everyone. Cause like I remember at the very beginning of the Overture, there's like this one part where it's kind of like one of those like very professional announcements or whatever, saying Overture will now begin. I'm like just screaming my lungs out, like and all the dancing was crazy. I remember like discussing this with Marinine later on, and she told me that the band was and it just hit me, cause like the band was like doing all of their songs live. So I just thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, Marilyn, they were doing your song live in a band while you were dancing it and everything, and everybody was crazy singing and dancing and everything, and it just like blew my mind away. And I remember I told Marilyn later on, I was like, by the way, when we did the Puppet Dance Cafe, I mean the dance for Puppet Cafe, I was dancing too, and she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I was too. I couldn't help but like dance alongside everyone as well. It was absolutely, I think that it was probably one of my greatest, most stars in my eyes moment of all time. I absolutely loved every second of it. It was so beautiful. Like, just thinking about it right now is like making me want to do all these things too. Like, ever since I got home, I mean, I did my taxes and stuff, but ever since I got home, I've been practicing my own dancing as well. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have a little treadmill over here as well. I'm building myself up. I'm going to make my heart really strong so I can take 10 hours worth of dancing practice every single day. Like, I can walk for like 10 hours and stuff, but dancing and practicing and everything is a completely different thing. And to sing and dance at the same time, I can't even imagine how that has to be. You have to have lung power, heart power, everything. I know Uki said something about how you have adrenaline and you can do stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like I need to build up my heart and everything, because I want to do this too. Like, I've never been so inspired in my entire life to do something this crazy, and I definitely wanna. Walking is different for sure, yeah. I still can't believe it. Marilyn, since you're here, did you see the arc in the Discord chat when I got lost and I couldn't get out of the train station? I just kept begging for help. Did you see that? You can't walk for long, but you could dance all day. Ooh, I see. Man, I kind of wonder what other people saw or what other people felt when I begged for help. You did not? Oh, I see. To be honest, I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of people were practicing for Overture, so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. What other stories did I have to tell about everything? Let's see. So we told the story of the Save Doppio squad, where I got lost in the train station and I had to beg Sunny and Luca to pick me up. We told the story of meeting Tamaki-san, the Densetsu no Tamaki-san story. We told the story of the meet and greets. Let's see. Oh, you said the story about weirding out Luca. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about the onigiri story. Okay, so even before that. Me and Marilyn did like this one cool thing. I'm not sure if everyone saw this, but we did this thing where we had a little Duskmania announcement on the PA system. It was really cool. Did you guys hear it? I think there was a sidekick who mentioned it, or who clipped it or something and posted on Twitter, but it was really fun. Yeah. The first year's announcement. We talked about trying out Japanese snacks and stuff. And at the venue, there were a lot of different Japanese snacks that I tried. In fact, one of the Japanese snacks that I tried for the first time, I don't remember the name, but Amamiya Kokoro Senpai actually recommended it to me. It's like this thing that some people drink for breakfast. It's kind of like coffee, but there's like noodles in it or something. It was like salty, but a little bit bitter. It was very salty. I remember that. Mozuku soup? Maybe. Mozuku. That sounds sort of right. Anyway, so on this day, it's the day to meet Amamiya Kokoro senpai. It's a day to meet Hibachi Mana-san. It's the day that I first ever met Reimu. I met Millie. Who else was there? Clara was there. It was the first time I ever met Clara. Luca, Shu, and I came to the venue with the three of us. And I remember we were all sitting down in this room together. And I remember I'm sat next to Reimu. And I remember talking to Reimu. And Reimu said something along the lines of like, I think Reimu said something along the lines of like, "Oh, Pio-chan, don't worry about it, Pio-chan. I'm like this all the time. I just hate everybody." And I remember just like feeling this deep sadness. And I was like, "You hate me! You hate me!" I didn't say it out loud because, you know, I thought she was joking and everything, but she ends up saying, "Pio-chan," she starts laughing because like, she's like, "Pio-chan, your face is so, it's so sad." This is the first day that we went to the venue to do the practice, to do like the practice stuff, to like do the tech checks and practicing. So this is like the first day where I met them for like the first time, and it was really cool. I remember how like happy everyone was. She said she felt so bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish the story. Okay, so she said she felt really bad, and I got her back. I got her back really good. Because the day of the actual presentation and stuff, I made her laugh right before the huge announcement. I'm sorry, right before the stream. I said, cause like Reimu's like also sat next to me during like the real filming of everything and stuff, and then I said, "So do you hate me today too, Reimu?" And she starts laughing. I was like, I was cooking that joke, Reimu. I was cooking that joke, waiting. I caught her off guard. In that one. Man, my mind's a mess right now. There's so many memories like just like going like bah, 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 clapping against each other. I'm trying to remember what actually came first and stuff. So trying to remember everything. I remember at one point we were all explaining our dishes to everyone. And I remember like I wrote down like what I wanted to say a little bit beforehand. And I wrote it all in Japanese because I wanted to be like, yeah, Nihongo Jozu. But I wasn't really prepared for them to be so flabbergasted, cause I explained to them, yeah, we're going to be eating my fans today. We're going to be eating sidekicks. They were like, what? So when they pulled out the yellow onigiri and I said, yeah, these are my fans. Tabemashou yo. Ore no fan mascot o tabemashou. I remember they were like, huh? Huh? You were not surprised? What do you mean you weren't surprised? I was cooking that. I was literally cooking that. Okay, I kind of cheated a little bit. So I thought I was gonna win and I was gonna pull off like a really huge upset because I heard that there was a prize. Weeks ago, when I heard about this whole like competition stuff, I heard that there was a prize, and I thought to myself, I'm winning that prize. Doppio Dropscythe does not lose to anybody. Doppio Dropscythe does not accept a loss to anybody. So, weeks ago, I'm like thinking, how am I gonna make something that'll win me this prize? I've never made an onigiri before in my entire life. I call up my friend, my professional chef Tony friend. I call him up and I say, Tony, we have to cook. We have to think of like a really, really, really good dish. And he's like, what kind of dish? And I'm like, we have to make the best onigiri ever. And he's like, don't worry, I got you. He sends me like this whole like idea of like all these like different onigiri ideas. And I'm thinking, wow, these are really professional, Tony. But I'm thinking, but Tony, none of these are really me. And he said, wait, what, Doppio? I thought you said that we were gonna make the best onigiri ever. Not that we were going to make it you. And I said, no, Tony, you don't understand. We have to make it me. And he says, what do you mean we have to make it you? I said, Tony, we have to make it really, really, really weird. And he said, Doppio, what do you mean we're gonna make it weird? I said, don't worry about it. We're gonna make it really weird. And he's like, okay, so the only thing that I can think of as really weird is using salted egg yolk and what was it? It was salted egg yolk, maple syrup, and what was it? Sugar? No, it wasn't sugar. Salted egg yolk. Pastry cream. That's it. Pastry cream. He says, the only thing that I can think of that's a little bit weird is pastry cream and salted egg yolk. And I'm like, eggs? Perfect. Sidekicks are yellow. Sidekicks are like eggs. Perfect. Pastry cream? Pastry cream is yellow. And my friend Tony, he's like explaining how to make the pastry cream and everything. And he comes over to the arcade inside of the kitchen. And we spend like an entire day just like perfecting these pastry cream formulas and everything. And it tastes really, really, really good. It tastes crazy good. But it's not yellow enough, so I added syrup. And he's like, well, you know, it's not that bad. It tastes pretty good, actually. It's really sweet. Are you sure that they can handle all the sweet stuff? You have a very strong sweet tooth, Doppio. You have to think about who your audience is. And I'm thinking, I need to make it really weird, and I need to win. It has to follow all of these specific little things, Tony. Tony's like losing his mind. I think he ends up gaining some white hairs and everything, because by the end he's like really stressed out. He has to take a taxi home instead of like taking the train or whatever. Anyway, so Tony's over here. And sure, Tony friend wanted not Doppio. Hey, no, I came up with the idea of maple syrup, so I get at least 30%. And I also finalized everything. And then I'm thinking like, how am I going to bring... Okay, so the funny thing is that at the end, I'm thinking, wait a minute, can I even bring like food across the plane? Going to Japan? Cause I'm like thinking, at the border patrol, I mean at the border customs, they're going to be like, what is this? What is this weird yellow jar that you have here? And I'm not gonna be able to explain it. I tell that to Tony, and Tony's like, you made me cook an entire day for you to realize this just now? Pastry cream spoils fast. Oh, that's right, I didn't even think about that. Anyway, so Tony's over here, like, being like, all right, just tell them to just like buy pre-made pastry cream at the store or whatever. And I'm like, all right, thanks, Tony. Can you tell me a brand? And Tony's like, I don't even know. Just tell them to buy whatever. They just tell them to find something like this. And I'm like, all right, thanks, Tony. Anyway, so I promise you, if we actually had the ability to use my friend Tony's like actual pastry cream recipe, we would have won. That thing was perfect. I mean, it was really hard to make too because like we had to like consider how many eggs we wanted to use, and like it was like a 10-step direction kind of thing. It was crazy. It was working really hard. Drop the recipe? You got it. Okay, let me see. 2. Let me see. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. You guys are gonna have to give me a sec. I think it was an SMS. Let me see. Where is it? Huh? It didn't save. Hold on, I'll text him right now. What's the recipe for the pastry cream again? How? I don't understand how this didn't save. I wrote down here, do you have any suggestions for something a bit weird but also pretty delicious? He said, huh? Are you aiming for the best tasting or the weirdest? And everything else just doesn't save after that. But yeah. Anyway, I texted him, let's see if he answers. But yeah, basically, we had like this really crazy combination of onigiri. And I'm still thinking that because I hired my professional friend, sorry, when I say hired, I meant I just begged my friend to like do all the work for me. Which is really funny because this is exactly how I coasted through high school. Anyway, so I'm thinking that we're gonna win. And I'm thinking, and I was completely flabbergasted that Millie's won over mine. And I was like, really? But I hired a professional chef. I can't believe I lost. maybe I was like a little bit of a Disney villain and stuff. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Shimomi, thank you. Okay, so there was this one part in that stream where one of the things was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick one of these things, and if you eat it, and if you pick it, you get to eat it. And I'm thinking, oh my god. Because of all of my allergies, which one can I eat? But I'm thinking in my head, I don't know how to say this. And if I say this out loud, it would destroy the flow. So I'm thinking in my head, out of all of these foods, which one can I eat and not die from? We were worried for your allergies? Yeah, I was worried too. They didn't tell me any of this stuff beforehand, I think. So I was just like, which one looks the safest in my head? I'm like panicking, thinking. And in the end, I just say the number 4. And I said, you know what? I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Like, I think one of them was like a fruit juice. Other ones were like some kind of ice creams and stuff. But I was thinking like, they might have nuts or hazelnut cream or something that I'm allergic to. And I was just like, do you always bring your meds? No. I didn't bring my meds. I didn't bring my meds. Anyway, so I just picked number 4 and I was like, you know, I'm down. Whatever, I'll let it rock. I'll let it rock. And so I picked the number 4 and luckily it's just like a bologna sandwich. Well, it's not really a bologna sandwich, but it's like similar to it. It's just like a piece of bread, some meat, and like a piece of lettuce, and I'm like, did I survive? I survived! Which is cool because like, I basically won the most stressful Mario Party minigame of my life, and I came out on top. I didn't die. Man. Which is crazy because like, I guess I must have almost died multiple times. There's that time where I almost got lost in a subway, I almost got haunted by a ghost, and I almost died to an allergy attack. Possibly, you know. Sir, why didn't you take your meds? Well, I was wearing a suit, so I didn't want to take my meds, you know? It would have been too bulky. Well, I guess it's not really the best excuse when I say it would be a little bit too bulky. Cause at the end, like, my suit was like really slim fit. And it ended up being bulgy because of all the Rice Krispie treats that I stole. So, yeah. Anyway, you didn't have your sidekick bag? I left it at the hotel, actually. Anyway, what's after that? What's after that? Oh, right. So later on, after the entire thing is finished filming, staff comes out and they hand us a bunch of like onigiri. They hand out like a whole bunch of onigiri. And like they said, oh, these are each and every one of these ones are like your own onigiri that you got. And like they gave me mine, and it's really easy to tell that it's mine because it's the only one that's like very yellow. Yamochi, arigatou, thank you. At least bring an EpiPen with you. Oh, that's the funny story that I forgot. Okay. That's the funny story. That's the thing that I've been like circling my head around. I've been wondering, what's the thing that will make me remember? That's the funny thing. EpiPen. That's the funny thing. Okay. That's really funny. Okay. You can ask Shu about this because Shu was there. And this was really funny. So, I told Shu about my EpiPen. And I said, you know, Shu, I have my EpiPen. But the thing is that when I brought my EpiPen from home, I didn't realize that I didn't bring like my actual EpiPen, but I brought my test EpiPen. She was like, what? And I said, yeah, I brought my test EpiPen. He said, what do you mean? And I was like, oh, so it's like this EpiPen that you kind of like practice with? There's no actual medicine inside or anything like that. And she was like, what? And I said, no, you don't understand. See, Shu, if I died from an allergic shock, and somebody brought out, and I took out the practice EpiPen and I gave it to somebody to use, they would use it correctly, and then they would find out that it's actually the practice EpiPen, and I said, Shu, I'll go out with a bag. It would be the funniest prank of all time. Shu, you don't understand. This would be the best way I could go. This would be the best way I could go out. This would be my final joke. You would die but trolling. And she was completely flabbergasted. She was like, what? She probably looked at you like that. Exactly. He was like, his eyes are like wide open and everything. It was really funny. It was really, really, really funny. When I thought that, man, that could be my final moment. Just being like, welp. Don't die, do 3D first. Alright. You got it. He thought it was he thought it was an EpiPen. Psych. Psych. Which is probably why they thought I was safe, because, you know, I had my I had my quote-unquote EpiPen with me, but it was actually just my fake EpiPen. Anyway. On your 3D, do you do this prank? Pachinko life, exactly. After 3D is fair game, I got you. Thanks. I understand completely. Why do you have a fake EpiPen anyway? I don't know, to like practice, I guess. It's kind of funny. It makes like, I guess the real reason why I keep the fake EpiPen is because it makes like a really funny noise. Like when you use it, it makes like a little, you know the sound that you make whenever like you press down on a stapler and it makes like a ching sound? It makes that sound but even louder, so I kind of like it. It gives me a nice little stim. Do you play with the fake EpiPen sometimes? Which is really funny because I guess I play with that one a little bit more than a real one. So, like, I guess that's why I instinctively thought to grab that one instead of the real one. Ooh, a good clicky noise, yeah. Anyway, so going back to the real story. So we're all here with our we're all here with our onigiri. And I smell Luca's onigiri and it's horrible. I remember when they brought it out, I could smell it. It was so mega strong. It was horrible. It was crazy, crazy, crazy bad. Like, I think I take a bite out of like Millie's onigiri because I wanted to try the Toshino. It tasted pretty good. I can understand what I won. I ended up tasting mine. It didn't taste as good as the one that I made at home, but it tasted really good too. I remember I got a compliment from the producer. The producer was like, on her ranking, it was the highest one. On the producer ranking, they said that it was the most, like, surprisingly good one. I couldn't taste shoes because I'm allergic to shellfish, but here he is, Toshino. Did Staff-san make the onigiris? They did. So I just gave them the instructions on how to make it and they made it. It was really cool. You gotta give us the recipe? I'm asking for it, but basically it's salted egg yolk. I think it's like 1 salted egg yolk and then some pastry cream. I guess you could just buy it, right? Store-bought pastry cream and then maple syrup to make it yellow. It's really good. It ended up being really good. It ended up being really, really, really nice. Oh, I remember. So this is another story. This is another story. I don't think it's as funny. Oh no, it's pretty funny. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is probably the first night that we're at the hotel. This is like the first night we're all at the hotel. And I meet everyone. Like, this is the first time I'm ever meeting Fox. This is the first time I'm ever meeting Ike. Like, I remember like when I met Ike, I didn't recognize him at all because he wasn't wearing his glasses then. He was like, you don't recognize me? And I'm like, who are you? And then he puts on his glasses and I'm like, oh! Is he pretty? Yeah. Well, they all are. Superman moment, yeah, exactly. You know, it's really funny because I make fun of anybody who would like not understand the whole Clark Kent Superman thing, but I really didn't recognize him until he put on his glasses. I was like, oh my god. It could have been the lighting or whatever, but I didn't recognize him. I didn't recognize. He was speaking to me and everything, and then it took it like we're speaking for 5 minutes before he realizes you don't recognize me, and I'm like, who are you? And he puts his glasses on. I understand. You had a conversation. Yeah, it was crazy. You didn't recognize his voice? I mean, a lot of people are talking, so it's kind of hard to... It was kind of hard to, like, figure it out. But then, like... yeah. What about the voice? You have to believe me. I thought it was like a stranger. I didn't recognize him. I thought it was a stranger. I thought it was a stranger. I was on my guard dog mode. Anyway. Yeah, Mochi, thank you. Anyway, so who's in the room? I think it's me, Vox, Sunny. Sunny's over there playing Balatro in the corner, I think. Me, Sunny, Ren, Vox, Ike, Luca, Shu. And I get up and I say, you know what? I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go to the konbini. What do you guys want me to get you? And they're like, oh, alright, Doppio, since you're going to the konbini, can you get me, I think Fox wants some kind of like energy drink, I think. Ike's asking for some ramen, Sunny's asking for chips, Ren's asking for like an ice cream sandwich. And so I have this whole list of things that I'm gonna get at the konbini. Anyway, so 2 hours go by, and they start like texting me, being worried, like, where are you? Room service story? What a room service story? Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for like the room service story. I wasn't there. I actually got to the hotel a day later than everyone. But yeah. Anyway. But this is the first day. They don't understand yet how easily lost I get. So, I have like this whole list of things I want to get. And I remember, I think it's a Lawson, actually. It's a Lawson. And I'm going, no, it's a Family Mart, I remember because it was like, I got Family Chiki. I got like 5 different kinds of Family Chiki, it was really good. Bless Family Mart. I think Family Mart has like the best Chiki. Anyway, so I'm like trying to find like Vox's drink. I'm trying to find, it takes me so long to find. And I'm just like going around each and every single one of the aisles. I'm like taking like a video. And I'm like looking at everything. I'm like looking at the ingredients. It's taking me a long time. I'm looking at like, I'm like trying to find everything. I remember like the first thing I found was Ren's ice cream sandwich, and I put it in my little cart. But by the time I finished everything else, I was like, oh my god, Ren's ice cream sandwich must be melted. So I put it back. I put it back in the fridge, and I got a completely new one. It wasn't completely melted. I just thought that it was probably a little bit melted. Someone can get sick by this, really? Oh, I'm really sorry then. This is rude, really? I had no idea. I'm really sorry. Always get frozen stuff last. Oof. Oof. Alright, gotcha. I'll remember that for next time. It wasn't, to be fair, it wasn't really that melted, because I remember when I felt it, it was still kind of hard and stuff. But, yeah. The Family Mart employee watching you put it back. Whew, well, lesson learned. I really hope nobody got sick from that. Okay. I'll definitely remember that. That's a lesson learned. 100%. Okay. Anyway. As long as it's not soft and melted, okay, good. I mean, I was a little bit worried that it was a bit melted, but, you know, if I felt that it was hard and I could still put it back. Like, if it was like melty and on my hands and stuff, I definitely would have like just bought it and thrown it away, but it was still fine. Hopefully. I'm starting to get worried, but yeah, I think it's fine. Anyway, I end up finding all of their stuff. And then I remember looking around at the end where they have like a whole bunch of like sandwiches and stuff. Wayman, thank you. And I'm like looking at everything, and I'm looking at Google Translate. I'm using the camera to see what the ingredients are for everything. And I remember thinking, oh, I want to try everything. I want to try like everything that I can eat. Everything has apple in it. Everything has lemon in it. I couldn't get a single sandwich. It was horrible. It was horrible. So instead, what I do is that I get like all of those like little Danish thingies. So I get like one of each Danish, and I end up getting like a whole lot. I think I end up spending like 100 and something. I think I spent like at least $100 at the Family Mart. And so I come back with like 3 giant bags of snacks. And for a lot of it, I think I got like, I remember it was so late that by the time I got back to the, by the time I got back to the hotel room, yay, thank you. By the time I got back to the hotel room, I think Ike was already asleep in his own room. He went grocery shopping in Family Mart. Yeah, I think I spent about $130 at the Family Mart, because I just bought like one of everything. And did you try strawberry daifuku? I did, I think. I bought some strawberry stuff at least. And I remember I bought like a whole bunch of like drinks. I bought like chips. I bought a lot of like Family Mart chicky. So at the hotel, we have like these little like mini fridges, like mini fridges. And I remember like thinking, man, it sucks that they have like so many drinks and stuff stocked inside. So I just like shoved all of them into like a corner, and I just like put all of my stuff, and I just like shoved everything that I could, that I bought for myself. I mean, I shoved everything I could inside of the mini fridge to the point where it started like overflowing. So what I did, and I thought this was like really genius. So what I did was I moved one of the beds right in front of the right in front of like the machine, the what do you call it? The mini fridge, so that the door physically could not open anymore. How much weight did you gain? I'm actually sad to say I gained like, I think like a kilogram. I remember when I weighed myself, I was like, wow, this is the best I've ever been. And then when I ended up like checking out of the hotel, I weighed myself again and I was like, oh my god, I think I gained 1.5 kilograms. And I was like, damn, I have to burn it off. I ate so many snacks. Anyway, so then you need to move the bed every time you want to open the mini fridge though. Yeah, but you know, it was my idea. I just hope that whoever was downstairs wasn't like too picky about the noise, cause it was a little bit loud to move the bed and stuff. But it's not like I got a call about it or anything. And also I made sure that every time I got out of the room, I put the bed back. I remember actually one time, like I was like really late for one of the meetings or something, and I just like had like a bunch of my oh god. Oh man, I don't want to say the story. I remember I had like a bunch of like, I left the room a little bit messy, and I remember I had like my underwear and stuff kind of on the bed. When I came back, it was all folded. I was kind of a bit embarrassed. It was clean, I swear it was clean. It was clean. So about this, so I bought these underwears on Amazon, and they're really nice and velvety. It's really nice. It's like my favorite underwear now. But the thing about it is that it says like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on them, right? And I wanted to figure out which one was the Friday one, right? Because I think it was Friday. And so I took out all my underwear, and I was like wondering, so I wonder which one's the Friday underwear. So I kind of just like left it all strewn out on the bed and stuff. And when I came back, they were all folded nicely. And the best part was that it was all in order. Whoever was folding my underwear might have played like a little bit to the left, because it was all folded perfectly. How nice of them. Yeah, it was really nice of them. At least they were clean, yeah. At least they were clean. This was the day after I made it to the hotel. So I was not wearing any of my Sunday, Monday, my week shirts, and my week boxers. I was just wearing like my normal Neko Arc boxers. So yeah. Anyway. That was really professional of them. Yeah, it was really professional. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Fashion King, yeah. I thought about like wearing my Lucky Neko Arc boxers while working, but you know what? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna wear my Neko Arc boxers to work. This is a work day. I'm putting my Friday boxers on with my suit. Anyway, I end up getting like a whole bunch of like snacks and stuff, and I eat like only snacks for like a while. They were really nice about it though, because like eventually the company gives us like a whole bunch of bento and stuff, and the bento's hit or miss. Some of the bento were really good, some of the bento were really not that good. But yeah, I was like eating a lot, and at some point I felt so bloated that I just wanted to walk it off. So You know, that's kind of one of the reasons why I ended up going, like, just like walking for hours and hours and hours and hours on those off days. One of these off days, I go to Don Quixote, and like I was like, you know, I've heard of Don Quixote on TikTok, and how legendary Don Quixote is. Did you do bento review? They were different ones. There was like a chicken karaage one that was not that good, but it was like the best one. There were like sandwiches ones that were really good. Oh! Okay, I remember. So you know how Ren is vegetarian? I think a whole lot of scientists were just like, oh, pescatarian, yeah, pescatarian. Well, so basically I didn't know about this, but they separated the bentos to have like one that was like, to have like a section that's like regular bento, vegetarian bento. I didn't see the sign, and I thought it was like, oh, it must be free game. So, yeah. As you can guess, at some point, I go to Ren's. At some point, I just like look at all the bento, and I say, wow, that blueberry sandwich sounds delicious. I want it. Yoink. So I took that one, and then I eat it, and then I see like a message from Slack later on that says, has somebody seen Ren's bento? It's the only vegetarian one that was there. And I was like, oh. And I say, oops, that was me. Tell Ren that I said it was delicious. I said sorry. Sorry, Ren. Sorry. He says, oh, that's fine, Dopey. I didn't know. Nobody said that this is Ren's, don't eat it. I just saw, in my mind I saw, wow, blueberry sandwich sounds really nice. I want it. I bet he was hungry. What did Ren have? I should ask Ren what he had. Actually, Ren just starved. You know, it's probably not the, you know, thinking about how he had to practice and dance for Overture, I hope that he had something that day to eat. What is a blueberry sandwich? Oh, it was so good. Okay, so it was like blueberry bread. So it was like this really nice sweet bread baked with like blueberries baked in, and in the middle it had like cream cheese in it. Oh, it was so good. And then after that one, it also had like this really nice, it had like meat. No, it wasn't meat. It had like this what was it? It was another sandwich, but it was really good too. It was a whole lot of different sandwiches. It was cream cheese, yeah. If only Ren got to try it too. It was really nice. It had blueberry and cream cheese, and it was just like really. I think there was like a bagel and everything too, and it was just really delicious. It was the best bento. So much so that on the last day when I saw it again, I thought, surely I can have this one. And I took another one. So yeah, I took another one. It was like the last bento I had, and it was really good. It really was the best bento out of all of them. Ren probably had to go eat grass. No, he didn't. Even after knew it was Ren's bento? Well, no, I mean, like at some point, they started leaving messages saying this is vegetarian section. So, and like it was like multiple bentos this time. So I think they learned their lesson, and they put like a big sign written like vegetarian, and then there was like a bunch of them this time. There's like a bunch of them. You at least bought something as compensation for him, right? Yeah, I bought him the ice cream sandwich. I bought him an ice cream sandwich. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. One more thing about Sonny Briscoe. So that story when I got completely lost and I had Sonny Briscoe like save me. Like that same night, Sonny goes up to me and he's like, Dopey, here are my favorite chips. Feel better soon, man. Sonny bobbed me. Sonny bobbed me. Sonny bobbed me is his favorite chips, and he was like, here, have this, man. You'll feel better. Feel better soon. Spade says, so you're the one who takes people's fit at work? No. As long as if it has your name on it, I'm not gonna steal it. Anyway, yeah. So Sonny gives me his favorite chips, and I'm like, I remember eating them, and I was like, wow, these are really good. These are really good. Actual Aniki. Yeah. Actual Aniki. Just thinking about it makes me tear up a little bit, actually. What chips? I can remember what they look like, but I don't remember what their name is. All I remember was that they were in the chip section, they were on the bottom, and they had like this very distinctive design. It was written in kanji, I think, or in hiragana. It was like, it's usually like this big black bag. Was it black pepper? I think it might have been black pepper, but it kind of tastes like barbecue sauce a little bit. I think it was black pepper though, but it was really nice. Anyway, so I remember that night that I got lost, I think a bunch of my friends just like gave me like a bunch of like different snacks and stuff to make me feel better. Yeah. I think I remember as well that I think Ren also bought me a family chickie, and he was like, Dopey, I left like a family chickie on the inside of the room for you, so just like pick it up whenever. Yeah, and I remember like I like snuck out again at like 4 o'clock in the morning after like I rested, and I saw the family chickie like on the table that like Ren bought me, and I took it. Which might have not been easy for Ren, because I know Ren, like, you know, is a pescatarian. He probably doesn't feel too good about, like, buying chicken and stuff, but he did for me, so I'm glad. Oh, my friend Tony sent me the recipe. Let's see. It says. So this is for the pastry cream. They're all looking out for me. I know, that's why I really love my friends. Okay. So he says, okay, it says, whisk the yolks, cream pâtissière. Whisk the egg yolks with sugar. Oh wait, he says replace sugar with maple syrup. Okay, so whisk the yolks with the maple syrup until pale and creamy, then lightly whisk in the flour. Bring the milk to a boil and pour into the yolk mixture. Stir to mix. Then return to the saucepan and bring back to a boil, stirring continuously for about 2 minutes. Remove from the heat and transfer to a bowl, and then mix in the chopped salted egg yolks at the end. Let's see. 3 egg yolks, 1.5 cup caster sugar, 6 tablespoons all-purpose flour, sifted, and then 1 cup of milk, and then a whole lot of maple syrup. All right. I'm gonna get some water. It's been a while. I've been streaming for 3 hours? There's no way. BRB. I'm back. Alright. Whew. That took a while. Anyway, you don't think you understand? Okay, basically, I don't really get it either. But, if you were a chef, you probably would understand. I'll read it again. Whisk the yolks with the maple syrup until pale and creamy, then lightly whisk in the flour. Bring the milk to a boil and pour into the yolk mixture. Stir to mix, then return to the saucepan and bring back to a boil, stirring continuously for about 2 minutes. Remove the heat and transfer to a bowl. At some point, you're supposed to like also mix in chopped salted egg yolks at some point, but I don't know. But yeah. Professional chef. It's almost a classic custard recipe, but with maple syrup, yeah. Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. Man, I wish they had a chance to try it though. Cause it really was good. Like at the end, I really felt that we could like sell it. Because like when we made it, it was my idea to add in the maple syrup. So yeah. Thank you, Chef Tony. What was I talking about again? Yeah. So my friends really looked out for me the entire trip. It was really awesome. There are more stories that happened, like a lot more stories. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but if I ever remember them, I will tell you about them. I know that there are some stories that I feel like I shouldn't be the one to tell. Like, there are stories that I think like other people, like I'll wait for other people to like tell their, they'll tell their POV first and I'll tell mine afterwards. But there really were a lot of cool stuff that happened. Who else would have like really good stories that you guys could ask for? I know Uki has some good stories. I know Alvin has some good stories. Who else had? Did you do Disney or Universal? No, I didn't go. I got to Japan a day later than everyone else did. Can you tell us about the gifts you gave people? Oh, that's a good. Oh yeah. So I didn't have enough. But I had them colored. So I got these things called I got these little magnetic phone stands that you like can like put onto the back of your like phone. So I have one here. So like you can kind of like stick them to the back of your phone case with like magnets and stuff. It's really cool. And I got them in different colors. So I wanted to gift them to the Overture people as much as possible. But I didn't get enough colors. So I got Vox a red one. So it's cool because like you can like stick it to the back and then you can kind of like have it stand by itself. It's really cool. I got a bunch of them. I think they were like, well, I'm not gonna say the price. It doesn't really matter whatever the price is, it's a gift. Anyway, so I remember I gave Vox a red one. I gave Rosemi and Marin pink ones. I think I gave Alira a blue one and I gave Anna a white one. I wanted to get a yellow one for Sunny, but I didn't find yellow. I didn't find a green one for Ren. And I didn't have another blue one for Ike. So I just gave it to the first person I saw. I mean, the first person I saw and I had and when I remembered to bring the gift. So I gave one to Alira. So yeah. Madeline told Raymond about the gifts, but she didn't know it was only for the Overture Library, so Raymond thought she was left out. No. I didn't have enough. I only had like 6 of them. I didn't even have enough for all the Overture people, so I just had them and like I was like waiting for college. I didn't know. I gave Luca one though. I think the only other person I gave one was Luca. I ended up bonding a lot with Luca during the trip. Yeah, poor Raymond. I didn't know. I feel sad I didn't bring enough for everyone. But I gave one to Luca. Me and Luca bonded a lot. It was like the one that I was using. It was like a white one. So it wasn't like color-coded yellow or anything. It was just like white. I was like, oh, hey, you might like this one. Me and Luca bonded a bunch. It was really cool. Did I meet Oliver? Yeah, actually, I met Oliver quite a few times. Actually, and every time I did my little shtick, where every time I met Oliver, I would just like fall down, start pointing at him. I remember at one point I started screaming, and people were like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, and I was like, "It's him, it's him, it's him." Is Oliver still taller than you? By like 10 miles. Like 10 kilometers taller than me. I remember, I think people were like, I think Doppio was making a scene again. But yeah, it was, every time I saw Oliver, it really was like that. I always got surprised. Like, I say it's a shtick, I say it's a joke, but every time I see him, I'm like, there's no way anyone's allowed to be that tall. I remember Reimu actually was kind of like, are you in love with him or something? Because I kept like mentioning it. Because I remember I was like speaking to Clara, and everyone when I was like walking around, because Clara hadn't met Oliver by then. And I said, oh, if Oliver's around the venue, you'll see him, because he's just like towers all over like the walls and stuff. So if you see like a head popping out of a wall, it's because it's Oliver. If you hear like if you hear footsteps like dong, 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 it's because Oliver's in town. Rainbow's like, can you stop talking about Oliver all the time? That's all you talk about. And I'm like, you don't understand! He's that tall, you have no idea! Bro's a giant, exactly. You're making him sound like a myth. He is a myth! He's a complete and utter myth. It's horrible. 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 Shingeki no Oliver. It's horrible. Why do you make him sound like a dinosaur? Because he is! My god. Like, you know the Statue of Liberty? Taller than the Statue of Liberty. Crazy tall. Like those Titans in Attack on Titan? Man, like, I was like making a joke. I'm not sure if you understood it, but I was like, yo, if you come close to me, then I might, maybe I didn't even say it in my, I don't even think I had the strength to like say it out loud, but I remember thinking it. I remember thinking, hey, if you get too close to me, I'm gonna call Levi from Attack on Titan. He's gonna come in swinging. You don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah, I think the thought came into my head to say it, but I didn't know how to say it. But yeah. You know the tallest man in the world? Oliver's actually taller than him. Yeah, it's horrible. It's actually insane. Bro's a colossal titan. My god, he's so tall. Just thinking about it gets me like, ugh, you know? He's really that tall. He's super tall. You know he speaks English, right? I'm not sure. Maybe he speaks English, like, in the sense that like Titans can speak English. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you know he's speaking English, but because he's so tall and so high up there, it just comes out as like booms. It's like, whoa, whoa. And then because he's so tall and so far up, you can't really understand what he's saying. He can speak English, I know, but I'm saying that he's so tall, I can't understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, watch this. Imagine, okay, see, this is the microphone, and I'm going to simulate what it's like to speak to somebody who's like way shorter than me. Can you hear me clearly? Look how tall I am. I'm so tall. It's so long, can you hear me? No, you cannot understand what I'm saying. Can you hear me? See, That's what it's like speaking to Oliver. Yeah, you could hear me, but it wasn't very clear now, was it? Now, was that really clear? No, it was not. You could not hear... Exactly. How does anyone communicate with him? I have no idea. It must be some kind of magic or whatever. You're only 5 centimeters shorter than him. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea how people are. Actually, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why people don't really understand the things that come out of my mouth when I talk to them. Maybe it's because I'm just that much taller. Maybe when people say, Doppio, I have no idea what's coming out of your mouth, it's because they just don't, they just can't hear me. It must be like that. It must be because of that. God, he's so tall, it's crazy. Man, now that you mention it, I'm just gonna like think about this all day. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. Just speak louder? Maybe. Maybe that's a good idea. Did you hear the giant BGM when you met him? God, it's crazy. It's insane. Man. Oof. He needs to lean down and talk to me? Yeah, he was actually doing that, actually. It kind of made me a bit angry. He was like, so Doppio, how are you doing? Like... But the thing is that like when he like crouches down and talks to you, it kind of like, you start like falling backwards. It's really scary. God. You know, at this point, I think he just enjoys it. Bro's like a little kid to him, I know. Oh, it's so scary. Scary, oh, super scary. All jokes aside, Oliver Senpai is mega nice, even though he is mega tall. All the friends I made along the way, on my trip to Japan, precious, super precious, wonderful memories that I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. I absolutely love meeting everyone. I hugged everyone that I could, because, I don't know, they deserve it. All the people at Overture are super inspiring. They make me want to get into my own idol arc, and I just want to try really, really, really hard. Can you believe that they were like spending days and days and days and days just like practicing? They couldn't really do much else but practice. It was crazy. I still can't believe how cool they are. Like, just thinking about how much work they put in, it's like, wow, they really are like these like shining idols, and I want to be like that too. Maybe next time. You never know. But yeah. I think there are more stories. Like, I didn't even talk about like all the shopping that I did at Donkey. Donkey was crazy. I was like listening in my head about. I have to ask a manager to tell a certain story about Donkey. Hold on. Maybe okay. I'll save the Don Quixote stories for next time. We need a second ZATSU once you remember everything. Yeah, I got into the stream without like writing down what I want to say. I just started babbling and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. Please tell that Lucas story too. Oh, shoot, which Lucas story should I talk about? Oh, Matthew says, welcome back, Pio-chan. Missed you lots. Glad to hear you had so many fun and interesting adventures during your trip. Sidekicks have been working really hard on a lot of stuff while you've been away too. Really? That's true. I should really hear about what things you guys did as well. I know that it's been like a while, so, you know, you guys must have missed me a lot. What was that about you weirded Luca out? Okay. So at one point, okay, this is gonna be really quick. At one point, like there's like a restroom, right? There's like a toilets at the venue, and at some point, like, oh, Liz, thank you very much for the 5 gifts. Okay, so the story. Oh, let me turn the music back on. Okay, anyway, so did you pee beside him? Oh no, a pee joke. Well, as an anime boy, maybe I shouldn't tell the story. But at one point, like, afterwards, after we finish washing our hands and stuff, Clara comes up to us and she's like, oh, what are you guys talking about? And I start talking about how loud we wash our hands. And Clara was like, oh. And Luke was like, yeah, this is boy talk, I guess. I remember like looking at Luca's face to see if he would back me up, and Luca was like, yeah. It takes him like 20 seconds to be like, yeah. This is a story you could have skipped. No, you asked for it, so it's your guys' fault. So you guys wanted to know what kind of stories this was. Yeah. Thinking about it, I think I got a lot of people to laugh. Man. I got a lot of people to laugh. There's more stories for sure. I'll tell them next time. I can't believe it's already been 3.5 hours. I gotta get ready for the Minecraft stream later tonight. You guys are really excited for Minecraft, huh? I know that a lot of you guys are like, Doppio, what kind of character are you gonna play for Minecraft? Doppio, it's gonna be RP? Are you gonna RP? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna RP. I'm gonna find something to do. I already thought about my character and everything. So, I think it's gonna be tonight at 8 o'clock JST, I think. So in about 6 hours or so, I'm gonna start playing Minecraft too. I'm really excited to see how it's all gonna be. I actually asked Rosemi to help me set everything up. Rosemi sent me like a short tutorial of how to get things to work. So thank you very much, Rosemi, for helping me a lot. So it says, welcome back, Pio. Happy to hear that you had a great time at NIJIFES. Yeah, I had so many great times. Yeah. And then I also asked for help with getting the shaders and everything right. So yeah. 8 AM JST. Yeah, I think it's 8 AM JST, 6 hours from now or whatever. So I finally got to work. It took me like 2 or 2.5 hours last night to figure it out. And I was gonna stream last night and play a lot with everyone, but I was like, well, I haven't had dinner yet, so I'll have dinner. Actually, my jet lag is so bad that I hadn't had lunch yet either. I've been waking up at 7 o'clock at night, so I might go to sleep after this to catch up on some sleep. Minecraft Arc for everyone, I'm so happy Uki was able to make this. It's such a blessing. Absolutely such a blessing. Bless Uki for this. For real. But yeah, pretty hard jet lag, yeah. So yeah, I might sleep a little bit and then come back later, but thank you very much for welcoming me back with such loving warm arms. Thank you very much for remembering that I exist. Dimsy manifesting your idol / rockstar era one day? Maybe it's gonna be soon, you have no idea. Mia says, welcome back, Pio. It's good to have you back. Thank you. Thank you so much for welcoming me. We're going to have... I don't know what we're gonna stream next week, but there's gonna be some work streams. And I guess we'll play Mario Kart too. And you see, says, it's great to have you back, Pio. We really did miss you. You guys made that really clear with such lovely warm messages that I got. So thank you so much for welcoming me home. I'm really lucky and blessed to have you all waiting for me. Project review? Yeah, I know. There's still some more happy birthday stuff that we have to do. I think we still have designs to get through. Yeah, I think we still have some designs to get through. Otis says, welcome back, Pio. It's a good watch to watch your streams again. Thank you, Onicia. We might not be able to get to it this week. I really want to play a lot of the Minecraft stuff. I don't want to miss a second, because I've already missed so much. So if I have to push back on some project reviews, then sorry. But it's Minecraft time. Minecraft time. Black Pearl Angel says, I'm glad you had lots of fun in JB and that you made it back home safely. Also, jacket get from me, yippee! Congratulations on your jacket, Black Pearl Angel. Thanks for all your support. Doodity says, it's really great to have you back in the arcade, Pio. Thank you so much for sharing all the fun stories and so happy to hear you have such an amazing time making amazing memories. Happy and silly Kamiyoshi is the best. Yeah! Thank you! Mooney says, you were so missed, but we are so happy that you had fun with your friends and weren't lost in the process. Thank God I'm alive, right? Daffy says, rest well, Pio. Thank you for coming back, of course. Yakiniku says, I was happy to hear so many wonderful memories of yours. I trust you'll have many more beautiful memories in the future. Pio-chan, itsumo arigato! Kochirakoso arigato! Ame says, welcome back, Pio. It's really fun listening to you share these stories. Thank you, Ame. Mame-san with some gifts. Thank you so much, Mame-san. Suzy says, it's good to have you back, Pio, and thank you for sharing all the stories. Hi, Sidekicks, I missed you all. I'm glad you missed each other as well. It really is such a blessing to have you guys be here for me. I'm happy. Thank you so much for always making me happy. Honey Blue says, yippee, welcome back, Pio. Guess we missed you a bit, I guess. Tell me more about your stories too. Ciel says, you're back! So happy to hear your stories and so proud of you. You being away only made our fondness and appreciation for you grow even more. So happy to see you happy and spy. Can't wait for all the fun and amazing memories to come. Okairi! I'm home! Tadaima! Cielo! Thank you. Mocha says, it was fun hearing about what happened in Japan. Please take a good rest. Aratamete, Pio-chan. Okairi! Arigatou, Mocha! Tadaima! Komugi, thank you so much for the gifts, Komugi. Neko says, welcome back, Pio. Thank you for all the fun stories. I'm looking forward to today you being an idol on stage. It might not be long, Neko. Springnya with 20 lovely, amazing Doppio Dropscythe membership gifts. Thank you so much. Springnya. Man, we're already in March, which means spring is coming soon. Nya. Novice Cookie says, welcome back alive, Pio-chan. So happy to have you back. Please say happy belated birthday to Doom. We need to have Doom's birthday. So, a couple of things that I have planned. So, we have Doom's birthday celebration in 3D. We have Dolce's White Day Valentine's thingy is finished, so that's ready as well. We have Magenta Day coming up next month. Phoebe says, Okaide Okari Pio, NIJIFES is such a fun and memorable time for me too. I hope I can come back again next year and maybe see you perform live too. Me too, I hope so. Doodity with 10 gifts, thank you so much, Doodity. Willow says, someone said we're clingy. I was like, no, then you stayed gone for so long, I thought they might be right. Can't believe we had no streamers. So happy to have you back, thank you, Willow. Yeah, I'm back. Cielo with 50 gifts, thank you so much, Cielo. Guys, really, make me feel loved and appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Risa. Yeah, we have 3D Chibi Doom coming up. Dolce, you guys saw it a little bit with the Valentine's Day stream. I hope that you guys were able to enjoy that one a lot while I was away. Yasahachi, thank you so much, Yasahachi. I couldn't really talk about it much, but one of the reasons why I gave so much heart and soul into the Valentine's Day stream was that I knew that I'd be gone for a little while, so I wanted to leave you guys with something really special so that you guys could replay it and not feel so lonely. Mofu Mofu-chan, thank you so much for the gifts! Yeah. for those of you who don't know, we produced like hour, maybe 2. How long was it? It was like 2 hours-ish, 2 hour-ish, like ASMR that featured me, Pokopio, Doom, Dolce, different rounds and stuff. How long was it? It's probably 2 hours. It really was 2 hours. 2 hour scripted ASMR. Saito-san, according to some of you. So, like, I really wanted to like give my absolute best. So that's why I worked super hard on it. So I hope that it was able to, you know, keep you guys company while I was away and stuff. Hehehehe. Let's see. Feet smell of my Oshi. Feet smeller. Somebody ended up making like a little animation for it, and I was like really happy. It was just super cool. Just shy of 2 hours, but all the characters, yeah. And then we also had like a little celebration afterwards. But yeah, thank you very much once again for welcoming me back. It's good to be back. I'm gonna work super duper duper hard so that you can be super proud of me, cause I'm gonna get ready to be on that stage. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say I'm getting ready for myself to be on stage one day. I can't tell you when, but one day I'll be on stage too, and you guys are gonna be like, "Wow, we were here for Pio's idol arc." Mavis says, Pio-chan, thank you for the stream. Welcome back. I really had fun listening to your stories. Also, some of them gave me headaches. Blah blah blah. Miss you lots. I'm so sorry for your headaches. Kodomo says, Pio-chan, okaeri, I'm so glad to hear about your fun memories from NIJIFES in Japan. I visited your audiovisual. I remember, Kodomo! Your Japanese was absolutely perfect. Thank you for moi moi kyun. I was so happy to spend time with sidekicks. I'll never forget these amazing memories. Thank you, Kodomo! Moi moi kyun, yeah! I remember you said, please give me your best moi moi kyun. And then I remember like I said it so loud that the handler was like a little bit taken aback as well. Oh, I wanted to say really quickly. So I forgot to finish that story. So when I was using Japanese a lot to talk to sidekicks at the audiovisual room meet and greet, in the beginning, the handler, the manager, was talking only in English to me. And then at the very end, I think he was so surprised by how well I use Japanese and how much I practice Japanese to speak to sidekicks that at the end he spoke to me only in Japanese. He thought I understood him perfectly. I did not. I only understood like 50% of what he was saying because he was like speaking it really fast. But yeah, I was really practicing my Japanese. When I heard that I was meeting sidekicks in Japan, I was thinking I want to be able to communicate with them because I know that they only have like 30 seconds to talk to me. I want to make sure that we have the ability to like talk to each other. But a lot of you guys ended up speaking to me in like little you guys like wrote down messages in English to like speak to me. And then I remember you'd write these messages to me and like read them out loud, and I would respond back in Japanese, and like at least 5 of you were like absolutely taken aback that I was responding back in Japanese. Paula says, I also want to share that I went on a trip to meet sidekick friends and we spent 2 weeks together. It was my first trip alone and visiting a different continent, and it was the best time of my life. I'm so happy to hear that, Paula. Yeah, some sidekicks were actually like living with each other. I think there was a sidekick who roomied with another sidekick. I know who it is. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but you know who you are. And you mentioned, and I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah. So it was really nice. I really got to see a lot of sidekicks that day, and I'm super happy. Yeah, a lot of sidekicks were on there. Were like partying with each other. I saw a lot of pictures on Twitter because I saw a lot of sidekicks just like posting like their hands next to my big hand. May says, Doppio, I miss you so much. I'm glad to hear you had fun with your friends, and I can't wait for your turn on stage. Yeah, me too. I'm preparing every day for it. Maka says, Pio-chan, okaeri nasai. Matte ta yo. Haishin arigatou. Kochira koso arigatou, Maku. Haishin wa tanoshii. But thanks, sidekicks. Thank you so much, sidekicks. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, sidekicks. Taku Taku, thank you, Taku Taku! Thank you so much, Taku Taku. Oh, next week, I think that there are a couple of collabs as well. Next week is gonna be kind of full, so we have a lot of Minecraft, we have some collabs to do as well. But definitely Minecraft. Minecraft tonight. Minecraft tonight. Okay. So I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Thank you for listening to me yap for so long. Actually, I know it's past bedtime for a lot of you, but you stuck around and I'm really glad. Thank you. Super mega blessed, thank you. Let's go right into Anna and Sarah. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Let's go right into Anna and let our raid message be, thank you for saving Doppio's life. Alright. Thank you for saving Doppio's life. Okay. Alright. Bye, Sidepicks. I'll see you tonight, okay? In like 5 hours. Bye-bye.